We got a natural one. Don't play without me. No, 15. I can see it.
Homegirl is stressed. And she's sitting there clutching the scrying orb, just waiting for the glow to return.
It'll be. I was about to say it's going to be okay. That's the wrong thing to say, I fear. Do you know who you're going to look for?
Theo. I
Oh, good
trust
idea.
Theo, and if something happened, Theo hopefully know what to do. And I mean, he wasn't mind controlled the last time, so perhaps this time it's something else.
I mean, I didn't know Theo that much, but he seemed very smart. The little guy seemed to know way more than I think he was letting on.
Yeah. No, he's brilliant. I honestly could check any of my siblings, but Theo managed to dodge a bullet last time. Perhaps we got lucky again. Right?
Really. And, I mean, it's probably. I mean, I don't know if you would count it as a good thing, but I feel like if someone was like invading a castle, they usually tend to leave the children because they think they're, you know, not
Not
threatening.
Chrissy. But in politics they are. You know, they're heirs. They're
Oh yeah, that's true. Be fine.
like one.
Your mom's okay. She's in prison, sure, but she's fine. Everyone else is gonna be fine because if and nothing else, what I have learned about the Charlotte family is that you guys are resilient as hell.
Which is a little shocking considering half of our mental states currently. Oh god.
Now you win some, you lose some. He's gonna be fine. He's gonna be great. And we will, I guess, if we learn a little bit about what's going on, it'll give us an idea on, whether it'll be okay for us to, because you never know. It might just be that maybe, like, I don't know, maybe they don't know where your mom is, and they're like, oh my God, where's she gone? And, like, then if you know that your family are, like, on the castle and they're fine, but they're just, like, a little worried and they don't know where your mom is, then we know we can head to where your mom is first rather than the castle. Like, it gives us that kind of idea. That's good.
I'm going to ask though after this, tomorrow, I want to check on my father. See where he is in all this.
Yeah, that August, right? Or Magnus?
August. Magnus too. God, there's so many people.
There's a lot of people. I have two. I have two chances, but
right.
I will
New
tell
goal.
you.
I need to learn how to cast scrying. I don't know if I physically will ever be able to do that, but that's a goal.
It did seem to, just so you're aware, it did seem to take something from me when I looked right on your mom, so it might not work twice tomorrow. Yeah.
We'll figure it out. We'll get there when we get there.
Anything
I can try and use that magic, or I'm gonna call it magic. You know, the one that let me look like Raven. Maybe I could try and channel Victa, or you, or Guk. I don't know. Somebody with magic.
You
I don't
could
do
try
magic that much.
I don't know what you're looking. What, to scry?
I don't know.
Maybe it's not an innate thing that. Wow, we can't do it yet. But it's not an innate thing that we would both be able to do. But you could try. This is the long car ride. Anything's worth a shot.
Anything's worth a shot. Okay, let's do this. And Castilla is going to use the scrying orb.
All right. And you're scrying on
Theo, the youngest brother.
Theo. You grab the orb, you activate it for its scrying abilities, and your vision goes black. You pull out of your body and you apparate visually. You see the tops of what looks like to be dead trees. This is not irregular to Stick Heist. Most trees are not very living over there. It's night. You hear rustling within the ground near as the vision goes closer and closer in. About 5 cloaked individuals are walking, and your vision focuses on the shorter one behind them. They take their steps with caution as they continue forward. They stop at what seems like to be a fairly large tree that's no longer... All the trees around here look dead, but they're clearly, from the fact that they can't produce leaves, but they're clearly still somewhat alive. This tree is clearly dead. And the tallest cloaked figure looks around and knocks on the trunk itself as you see it open. And they all, one by one, go in, not before looking behind themselves. The shortest one, assumingly Theo, is the first to enter. As they kind of, how do I say this? Hurry him in. And as the door closes, you're pulled out of your vision.
So, can be assumed. Magnus, Theo. Sorry, let me do the ones out of order. Magnus,
Let me do the math.
Astrid, Callum, Lillian. There's one extra person. Is it 5 plus 1 or just... Sorry, you said 5 individuals.
5 plus Theo.
5 plus Theo. Hold on, I'm doing math now. Who am I missing? August is maybe there. August is questionable. We're gonna put August questionable. The only other persons I could think of is it's either Quinn. This is Emily theorizing. Theories. Hold on, I'm writing this down. Quinn. Quinn would make sense. It could be maybe a potential NPC that I have written and we just never seen them.
Mickey's gonna be here in a minute.
Hi, Mickey.
I've been completely lost in the fucking sauce doing a fashion show for my Baldur's Gate characters right now.
Like,
So Alma?
If things like happen again, like, should I just like call you on Discord?
I'm not gonna get it, probably.
Just to try.
It's worth it.
Good to know for the future.
Okay.
Could it not be like this? I'm looking at this family tree. You know, be if it's 5 plus Theo, so it's Theo, and then 5 plus 5, so Lillian, Callum, Astrid, and Magnus is 4.
Is 4. Plus
So-
Theo's the plus 1, so there's one more person we don't know who's there.
It could be Quinn. It
Could be Quinn. It could be.
Michael, I pull my mask off and you realize it's me.
The cloak goes down and it's Michael.
It's me, Michael.
It's Issa. Oh, I'd fucking cry if it was Issa.
Wait, sorry, we're talking about somebody's like ancestor, right?
No, okay, so Castilla did scrying on Theo to figure out what's up with the family. Assumed on the run, they're in the woods. Assumed Magnus knocked down a tree. The tree opened and everyone went inside. And it's assumed that it's likely Magnus, Astrid, Callum, Lillian, and Theo, plus one person we do not know of. This just happened.
They all look similar in heights.
Well, it's hard to tell when they're cloaked up in the
They're all
dark.
close. Damn it.
And Theo's the only short one of the family besides Castilla.
Yeah, they all look tall to Theo.
Castilla's gonna pull out of it, blink. I think the tears would probably start because it's the relief of they're alive.
Oh no.
Good tears. Good tears.
There. Oh, Theo must be alive if it worked.
Theo, definitely. I think my father Magnus, Astrid, Callum, and Lillian were there. Fifth person I don't know knocked on a tree.
Oh.
And the vision pulled out that. Was it like a magical, like, how did it open?
Magical
Magical
or
means an
mechanism?
actual door. What are we talking about here?
It's hard to tell. Assumingly, probably more likely a door, considering that it was an instant.
Okay. Door question mark. Perfect. They're alive, which means everyone's accounted for, assumedly, but August. Unless August, my father, that father was there, I don't know.
Well,
They're cloaked up.
and where were they?
Sorry, can you repeat that? That's Emily.
Where were they?
In the woods.
In the wood? Like, did it look like Stick Heist Woods or?
Yeah, sorry. I should have been more specific. I think they're on the run.
Oh, that's
They
not good.
look scared. But alive.
You don't think? No, that's a bit weird to say. You don't think that
Don't say it.
But I'm just thinking if your family is on the run, then you don't think that I've already forgotten. Addie's forgotten his name. What's his fucking Arim and the other one?
Ormstad.
No, the other one. That's what. thank you.
Lentis? The guy who
That's
tried.
what I'm saying. You don't think that he, because he's still alive. There's a like, if
it's
your
him,
family's on the run and he knows the layout.
Circe, I don't think it's just Valentis. I have suspicions that Spis's family is involved.
Oh?
Yeah. Spis's family runs the prison. They were denying my mother access, and next time I check in, she's in jail.
That's true.
Near the bottom, mind you, which is, I believe, for the worst ones.
It looked like.
Which questionable how they're using that authority, and they were also running a gladiator ring in the bottom, which is a little fucked up if you ask me. Prison or not.
Massive ethics violation for sure.
Yeah. Priscilla just hears Alma mumble that in her sleep.
I don't fucking know where we are. I'm sorry.
We're having a watch.
Castilla and Circe's watch.
Alma's getting up to use the bathroom.
Talking, you're asleep right now.
Sleep talking.
Oh, they're almost sleepwalking again. Do we need to? Oh, okay, there she goes.
They say that you shouldn't wake a sleepwalker.
Okay, sleep talker talking about political violations. Okay, that is yes. Thank you, sleepwalking Alma.
You just watch her just go into the desert.
I don't let him go that far.
Yeah.
Excuse me, I have
Turn her back around, back to bed.
I don't even think the ghost would let her do that.
How involved do you think the ghosts are in my personal life, dude?
A lot.
Wrong.
The demons. They linger. With that, and I mean, in a scry or two, I've seen guards being weird. I thought I heard Spis's parents in one of them.
Oh. The Spith now? Because that seems like a real harsh thing to reveal.
Half discussed, mentioned, half not entirely true. It's something I'm going to discuss in the morning after seeing that. I wasn't going to say anything until that kind of confirmed. I think we had a coup. Maybe some assumed coup potentially.
That's hold on, but I'm not big on politics, as you might
Yeah.
know. As you might have been able to guess. But if you have a coup, unless it's like magical again, like surely everyone's got to be on the same page for a coup. Like you
Well, it
can't just like
depends on the
kick people
coup.
out.
I mean, for all we know, somebody could have gone in, Mom's arrested, and the rest of them disappear. August is nowhere to be found and went to Eden, and Eden had this massive thing happen. It could have simply been they got killed.
Oh, like we've taken over. You're welcome. Like in their
They
absence.
died. They went crazy. I mean, for crying out Circe, people did not like my father. And oh gods, I'm saying that out loud. He tried. He did. People didn't trust him to rule. They literally could have probably walked in and been like, okay, well, August is obviously missing. So sure, you guys aren't fit to rule because the king's not here, you know? Even though my mom and kind of ran things, they could literally go, sorry, you're not fit, get out. Or if she's arrested, they could go, August is MIA. Isla was conspiring or something and got him killed. And Magnus is a conspirator because people didn't like the fact that he was their political advisor because they were good friends beforehand. It's a whole thing. Listen, there's a lot of stuff in politics.
Oh.
And unfortunately, we crossed a lot of that in our family. Like, something happened to my dad's. I don't know much about that happened. He didn't talk much about that. Something happened to my dad's family. He became king at like 17, and he's well over 140 now. So this has been a long time. And then married my mom, who's kind of like a commoner, and some people didn't really like that. And then they married Magnus, and then it's like, why are we having 3 people now? And then Magnus brought in his kids, and then people were like, oh no, we can't have his kids because they're not actually royals, become like heirs potentially, and it's a whole thing. And then I got cursed, and that put even more bad blood. Something's up with our family. We're like very negative. I hate to admit that. Well, I wouldn't be surprised if somebody decided because they're like, look at all these factors. They're
they
weird.
just sort of wanted them out.
Yeah. It could have been that. It could have been anything. I don't know. I don't like politics, Circe.
No.
They nitpick everything you do.
It feels awful. I would say I don't envy you, but that sounds mean.
No, you're right. Trust me, I low-key thankful me and Quinn never got married yet.
Not yet.
What are the shush. Cause like there's a lot of that, and you know, with me and them being polyam too, it'd be like, oh great, now there's another one.
No. Oh yeah.
There's a lot. There's a lot.
There seems to be, which I guess doesn't make it easy to pin down how this is all came about.
Right. There could be 40 reasons. It could be, we think one's sick, to their awful rulers kicked them out. For all we know, we don't know. Maybe the people are like, what's going on? Maybe it's mind control. I don't know.
Wow.
But I need to get into that castle. And I need greater or lesser restoration. That's all I know.
I think I can help with one of those.
Which one?
I think birds learn greater resto. I think.
Good.
Wait, hold on. Do I have to figure this out? But actually, I may or may not be able to help you with both because I had a thought. Looking at the map.
Me running to get the map out. Castilla ruffles through her bag, pulls it out immediately as Emily goes hunting for it. Okay.
Looking at the map, where we're gonna come in on the boat, I can learn Greater Resto. Confirmed. Anyway, where we come in on the boat, it's near. Obviously, there are ways that we might be able to get it sooner. Like, as I say, if I can figure out how the freaking tree spell works, or if we can find a wizard who's like high enough a level that can cast that spell to teleport that Victor was talking about. But if we can't, if you come in at the top where Bob said we're going to come in at, it's near the Dread Vault. And that's where Rend is. In theory.
Right.
And if we can get there and Rend is there, or they have a way to like call Rend back, we could maybe ask Rend to teleport us to Stick House. To Stick House, we're already in it.
To Alicia.
That's the one,
Islithir, sorry.
Islithir.
Islithir. Alicia is where Ishta is. Islithir is the castle.
We could go anywhere, but
hypothetically. Oh god, now what happened to Red? Because Red's sworn to protect the family, apparently, and all that. Okay, we're gonna deal with that in a minute. Hypothetically, I could play around with again that magic stuff I tried. Maybe I could. Guk was good at magic.
Was good at magic.
Maybe he could, if I pulled on that, one, it would give us confirmation. I don't know how to like do it properly. I've only done it once, but pull on that feeling.
He definitely did some sort of magic, because
and I think perhaps maybe it connects because I play with his soul line to do that or something. I don't know. Maybe the confirmation on if he's alive. You know?
I mean, I like
Two birds,
the
one
concept
stone.
of 2 birds with 1 stone. I like it. He definitely was able to do something, because correct me if I'm wrong, but didn't he like open a portal into like a room at one point that was like miles away from where we actually were?
Also, Circe, you tried sending to him. Have you tried scrying on him?
I did. When we were in the car. I mean, I had like a 1-to-1 moment with Bob in the car, and he told me that maybe I should start focusing on like, what makes us different. That like little spark that's like, you're a little weird, and the universe doesn't seem to know who you are or where you're going. Just like kind of focus on it. And that's my new goal, is to do things while focusing on that I'm an actual weirdo.
I was asking that because, well, you said you did something for my mom.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And my mom was in the prison, which you said you couldn't access right away. What if maybe he's there?
You think he's in the prison? That would make
Meet
sense.
up near the it just for crying out loud, literally everybody we're looking for could be there. Maybe Anastasia herself. I don't know, and like still like kicks the sand or grass.
I mean, if you want to get someone lost, where else do you put them but in the bottom of a prison?
In the bottom
in the ground.
of a prison that is run by people who do stupid stuff.
Yeah. Are we killing Spis's parents? Is that
I'm not
table?
suggesting that. I mean,
not that I'm all out for murder. I feel like I say it a lot.
Let's find more in the story. Considering what I saw, I'm probably going to have to be held back. But
okay.
I don't like them, not because of what happened to my family or what they might be involved in, how they treated Spis.
So, like, we wait on Spis's call. She's like,
this entire thing will be Spis's call. Yes.
Got it.
Even entering the castle at this point with them. Because honestly, I would like to try and get in there before confronting them to deal with something, and then we can get back out and then confront them should Spis want.
Got it. Follow Spis's lead, maybe murder.
Yes. Maybe murder. Either way, I need to get into that castle.
Yeah. I mean, I feel like we've got 3 solid plans. We either learn to walk through trees, we find a wizard who's really strong, or we go find Rend. Because I feel like those are going to be the quickest options to get us to your castle as quickly as possible. When we get within range to do it.
And Castilla's going to look at the canister where Pepperjack is, hopefully sleeping.
Baby.
You are unfortunately coming into the world at a very crazy time.
And
I'm really hoping you like snow because I know Griffiths are primarily raised here in the desert. You are going to keep me sane the next few days, and I don't think you even understand that. I think Castilla's going to rub the little fuzzy little head.
Yeah.
Okay.
He's napping.
Good. Let the baby slip. Okay. We got a plan.
Pretty solid one, I think.
They're not dead.
Not dead. And that is a great start. We can do this. That'll be fine.
We can.
We've defeated arguably bigger odds. You know, we almost died in a whirlpool that almost killed us. A dark, magical whirlpool, but still.
Yeah.
We can beat up some Genasi. Maybe Valentis. Who knows?
Maybe Valentis. Hoping it's not Valentis. I don't want to deal with him.
Yeah, I really want it to be the lower end of the scale because if we get too high up, then I'm like, oh, maybe like impulse, but I like don't really want to think about that too much.
There's a chance Impulse is here.
Oh,
This is fine.
Fine.
Thank you, Cersei.
I give her a hug.
Castilla hugs back.
Okay. That it for you guys' watch?
Unless somebody's trying to murder us in our sleep.
Well, you won't know because you'll be asleep.
Well, that's true. Sorry, guys. Impulse showed up.
Darn.
They cast flame strike on the cuff.
He's finally gonna kill Castilla at this point.
Who would go try to wake up Sapph, and who would go try to wake up Vel or Spis?
Spis.
Castilla will go do Sapph. She's seen scarier.
Scarier. Yeah, I'll go wake up Spis.
Cersei, as you go try to wake up Spis, you see her as you enter the tent, you see her immediately just spring up in a cold sweat, if she can have a cold sweat.
Some cold precipitation.
Yeah.
Like, I do that like classic thing where you don't expect something, you just go like a very high pitched squeak scream for a second.
This is just Spicitisk jump scare.
Spis screams back because you scared her.
We just do one at a, just keep making each other scream. Are you okay? I didn't mean to scare you.
Yes. Fine.
Are you sure?
Very, yeah.
Like-
Crazy dream.
Crazy like good, crazy like bad.
Pretty bad.
Ah. I don't I mean, I won't make you talk about it, but like, you know, if you want to talk about it, we're here.
I'm sure it's fine.
That's how I deal with most of my bad dreams too. Just it's fine. Move on. Yeah, it's I mean, if you're fine, that's fine. It is your turn though. So, are you feeling okay? Like well rested enough, or
Yeah, I'm good.
Okay.
Thank you.
okay? Then it's all yours.
Thank
All
you.
right. Castilla, as you go try to wake up Sapph, you already find her sitting upright, putting on the very ends of her bandages. You get a slight hint of what's underneath one of her arms. The hint of more whiter, pale skin, not completely white. Not a lot of melanin in this person. But also the iridescence of what looks like to be these bluish scales that are like almost spotted around, not in an organized manner.
Mm. Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to.
No, it's fine. I assume it is my turn to take watch.
Yes, me and Circe just wrapped up. Circe's going to get Spis.
All right. Well, I hope you enjoy your sleep.
Thank you.
Okay. Spis, you sit down by the fire, and Sapph does as well. It's the furthest she can from you, feeling the vibes that you perhaps do not trust her or like her yet. I would like you to roll your perception check now that your internet's back. And she will as well. All right. Oh, that was instant.
It was. Oh my gosh.
My God, that's not norm. Okay. I mean,
My internet's saying sorry. We're dying.
all right. Perception. Anything you would like to do during this watch, Spis?
I think unless Sapph started to talk to her, I think Spis would just sit and watch.
And now it would be real funny. Just silence for the next 5 minutes.
Yeah.
And
Don't sell yourself short. You could pull this out to a good half hour of silence.
I could, but I choose not to. Would Sapph say anything to Spis? No.
Would Sapph start a conversation? Or try to?
So you're totally evil parents, huh, Spis? No.
So you don't like me?
Just does that arms to her waist thing and it's like, I heard your parents are not very good people.
You want to be my kid, lol?
I didn't know mine, so. Nope. All right, that's it. I guess if you would really start a conversation, then you guys would just kind of just sit there in awkward silence,
Awkward
look around.
silence.
Perfect.
Yep,
Just how they like it.
that's the third watch. And yeah, you guys wake for the morning.
Just very loudly doing a like. How do we wake up people in the woods?
Well, how do you wake people up in the woods?
Yeah, like there's no like I don't know, like you can't ring a dinner bell or anything. Like I don't know. I feel I am whenever when we're on a trip, I'm like, are we supposed to all wake up really early? But I feel like we're on a time crunch.
I mean,
I'm hyped.
if you want to wake people up, you could drop water. Stick highest, you could drop snow.
Early morning snowball fight. That sounds exciting.
If you, I mean, in the woods, if I ever found someone who was, I don't know, sleeping, or maybe dead, I don't know. Yeah, I just make a snowball, chuck it at them, see what happens.
Nice.
Sometimes they were dead, sometimes they woke up and got mad. And then they were dead later.
I feel like you were a real hoot. You just be around.
I mean, there's not much to do in the woods. Gotta do something.
That's true. I feel like you would love just living in the Feywild woods because there's always things to do there.
I feel it would have been more entertaining than the woods I was in. Not many
I think so.
went there. To wake up the others? And Spis like pulls out her canteen of water.
Sure. Sure. This is exciting. I've never done it. That's not true. I've totally always done things like this before. Okay.
Spis is gonna pass off the canteen of endless water to Cersei and just let her let her do it. After the moment.
I think that's just some sort of like classic Fey mischief in her eyes. She won't like she's not gonna drench people because that's no fun for anyone. But just to make it still amusing, she sort of like tips the water out and starts to like get Druidcraft to like kind of catch it in like a gust of wind to sort of spin it in like a long, kind of like a whip, like a long line of water that sort of like travels across kind of everyone's foreheads. Just above their head, and then sort of like as she sort of lined it up, she sort of like looks at Spis to be like, I'm gonna do it.
Spis gives her a thumbs up.
And then she lets go of the spell, so water just goes like down on everyone's foreheads to wake them up.
Are we talking about everyone?
I think yes, but she would leave Sapph out because I feel like she kind of feels like Sapph might. She doesn't know Sapph well enough, and I think.
From what?
Sapph might already be awake. That's
Staff
true.
would be awake already. Yeah.
Okay, then she saves from the wrath anyway. But everyone else, apart from Pepperjack, Pepperjack doesn't get it because Pepperjack's a baby.
Well,
What did my hair do to deserve this, dude?
you all get a splash of water on your face. And as you wake up, you also hear a gunfire shot. As you see, those of you that are outside, you see Bob run out of his tent.
Oh God!
She does that classic thing where like she's obviously not good at lying, but does that thing where she's like pretending there's something really interesting in the sky. Oh,
Spis waves
what
at
a
Bob.
freak! What a freak phenomenon!
Right.
Oh, Bahamut's mercy, jeez. I give up.
Good morning.
Why?
Treat me, please, like someone with PTSD. Don't wake me up like that ever again.
Sorry. I mean, yeah, no, I'm not even gonna play that
It's
one.
funny. It's okay. It's funny. I shoot first, ask questions second.
So have your distance,
Can Cersei please make me a
Sure.
wisdom save?
Can I make you a wisdom save?
Yeah.
I can. What dice would you like me to roll, Emily?
Whichever dice you wish.
Okay. I get a +9. Ooh, that is not good. That was a natural 3. +9 is 12.
Your spell save DC is 17. Cersei is now cursed by hideous laughter.
Damn it. I mean, to be
Wow.
fair, she's sort of already
Cersei.
laughing.
Cersei, was the joke that funny, Cersei?
It was, and it still continues to be.
God.
Casil's
Okay,
gonna
well,
hold it for that whole minute.
We're gonna need to stay in camp about 45 minutes longer than usual because I need to take care of my hair. Which somebody made very difficult for the day. Seriously, like Cersei, I get mischievous spirit and all, and I apologize. I am a little more irritable in the mornings, but please don't do that again.
Okay. I swear I'm taking you seriously. It's the spell. It's the only reason I'm laughing.
And then Castilla's gonna cast Shape Water, because I assume there's probably some residual water, and have it do the exact same thing in her face, and then drop the hideous laughter with that.
I love that Spitz is avoiding all consequences.
Oh, you're next! And Castilla just dead at Spiz.
Spitz is just standing there, like, watching.
Holding the decanter?
No, Circe has that.
I have that.
Well, why is
It's
Spiz
not-
not soaking wet
Cersei
then, unless
opens
they're an
Spiss's
accomplice?
decanter.
It's-
Spitz was already awake, so she didn't need to be woken up. Or unless you ask that.
Castilla's making dead eye contact.
Spitz is trying really hard not to, like, smile and laugh.
Oh, I'm sorry. Spiz, do you find it funny too? Do we need a...
It was a little funny.
Sorry.
Let's
She
be
laughs
watching.
again, slaps her hand over her mouth.
Both of you better watch where you sleep tomorrow. And then Castilla's just gonna walk away. Get ready.
I hand Spish her decanter back.
Victa like emerges from his tent and just says, "I would leave it at that. If you do not want to enact an experienced kobold, before
Mhm.
ducking back into his tent."
Spiz and Circe have officially made enemies of like most of the party with that.
I thought it was funny.
Prank war, prank war, prank war.
No, I'm an adult. I don't need to do a prank war.
No, you just need to bring their ancestors to them and say, I'm disappointed. I'm not mad, I'm just disappointed.
I'm only really good at getting in contact with my own ancestors unless the ghost is already around. I can't just summon bitches unless I'm related to them.
But listen, it actually still probably mean a lot considering Alma's family history of being like cool people.
What family history?
I don't know, I thought
Oh,
you
yeah.
said that like all the Almas are heroes.
Yeah.
Almost granddad's just like, I'm very disappointed.
It's the dad stare.
Dan, actually, I'm thinking about it. Might be the exception to the rule. Shout out to Grandpa Alma. Fucking love that guy.
Grandpa Alma just angrily shakes his cane at us. Damn
No, it's
whippersnappers.
worse.
Oh.
All right. So after the extra 45 plus minutes, Alma having to take care of the various amounts of hair. Back on the car, and anyone needs to roll a d20 or a
Mickey.
d100.
Oh,
I'm volunteering Mickey.
Mickey unvolunteered himself.
Oh, okay.
Well, I did it last week.
98.
98
Ooh,
is a high number.
that is a fun number.
A
I do
high
not
number means good number.
remember what it
Valentus shows up with his boyfriend.
If we say it every time one of them's mentioned, it'll happen.
It'll be true. Will it into existence?
Well, will it
A rock
into existence?
permanently gets stuck in everyone's shoes.
That is a
Oh, God.
name. That is a name and a half. Wow.
Allow me.
Name and a half, huh? Jesus Christ. That you?
For what possible event?
You're a cat now, Mickey. Sorry.
What
Okay.
was the name of the event? Supercalifragilisticexpialidocious?
No.
Try interpreting
Sounds
that, my
quite
god.
atrocious.
Anti-disestablishmentarianism.
Oh!
Okay. All right. Wow. All right. So you guys are in the bus, or the bus. The might as well be. Yep. The car.
Bus.
We're in a bus.
Road trip.
Anything you guys would like to do for today?
How just to like visualize for my brain, based on like our sort of time that we've been making in the car.
Mm-hmm.
What's sort of our like, based on where we are now, how long does it look like it would take for us to get to the port?
I did say you guys had a night. Um, you had that night you just passed, and then now you
Mhm.
get the rest of today, and you will probably reach the port at night unless something happens.
Right. Okay. Thank you.
Okay.
Just for my brain. Is there anything?
For
And we
what
inch-
Victa,
Oh, go ahead.
for what Victa wants to do during the ride, ages ago he tried to combine an infusion with in combine a spell into the homunculus servant infusion that makes up REM
Mm-hmm.
like ages ago, and he's never tried it since. I want to try and basically refresh the infusion on REM, but trying and implement Firebolt into it. Because last time it happened, a small burst of a last time it happened, Victa rolled poorly on the check and did cause some fire damage, but it's only a cantrip. Firebolt's only a cantrip. You'll be fine.
All right. And what manners are you trying to do this? Do your magical means?
Using a moat charge.
Okay. So take one more charge off. I would like you to roll a flat d20.
Flat d20.
13.
13.
Okay. No visual nothing visually changes currently. You don't know if it succeeded or not for now. You see
Okay.
the energy leave you from the moat into Rem, and Rem kind of does a double take, and you don't really see anything different.
Okay. There's not exactly a not exactly a safe way to test this, I suppose. Should definitely wait. It should definitely wait till we stop again.
Didn't ask how big the room is. I said I cast fireball.
Car seat catches on fire, screaming.
Whole car blows up.
Um, Could Sussy kind of go over to Victor and I guess like look over the back of the chair, sort of as he's sort of speaking to himself. And Rem is looking around, being adorable as usual. Like, hi, I don't know. I feel like you're doing something. Am I interrupting anything?
Oh, no, you are not. I simply partaking in some experimenting with experimenting with with both my infusions as well as the modes of energy that we've developed over time. Try and attempting to integrate them into REM, and I would test it now, but this is not the correct the prop a proper testing grounds currently at the current moment.
Yeah, that's true. I don't think. Yeah, maybe not right now. Though I am all for property damage most of the time, but not right now. Not in our one vehicle across the desert.
Not when the property damage is the not when the property is our only means back to stake heist.
Yeah. Tati kind of like leans over the side of the chair and like gives Rem a little scratch on the head, even though he's a robot, but she still does it because he's adorable. I was just wondering if you're not busy, if you had finished or were able to figure out the amethyst.
Well,
Oh, there goes Becky.
The internet is not being
internet.
kind to us today.
No.
Internet's kicking our ass.
I mean, look, opening my own Discord, I do see a certain green button. So
Don't.
Mm.
No, I'm gonna say it's the internet because I have web fishing up and Mickey's character was stuck in a loop for 2 minutes.
Mm.
So I'm gonna assume
Internet.
it's internet.
Classic.
Not the fun green button.
Nobody press it.
Unfortunately.
Right to the amethyst. So far I haven't had much of a chance to start working on it.
That's fine. I just wanted,
I
because, you know, I'm really excited to summon a dragon. Just, not that I think that summoning a dragon is a good idea in a car either, but, you know, it's nice for the option.
Michael.
Sorry about that. Don't know why that
You're
went off.
good.
I will not contest that it would be a very interesting sight to see. Thankfully, I do actually due to my work the night you offered, do, I do now have the proper tools to actually to start working on it once we stop for a rest once again.
Obviously, no rush. I'm not trying to stress you out. I'm just excited.
No, that is understandable. Be the, get, unsurprised. I am likely one of the last people to judge anyone else for being excited about gaining access to new arcane abilities.
Yeah, it's true. And it's cool because you could ride on the back of the dragon. So I feel like that would be pretty cool.
You see Victa's eyes like I don't know how to describe it, but like brighten a bit, like as if in interest.
Right?
Before he that is that definitely would be interesting.
Right? Fly a dragon into battle and you get to do cool spells. What could you want? It's our friend, too. Not that that's going to sway how long that's going to take you to carve it. You do you, Victa. I don't want to. I don't want to put pressure on you.
Honestly, I honestly the process of making the engraving would likely be the opposite for me. Would it be a slow, meticulous work? It's right up my alley.
That's good. And thank you again, by the way. It I know. I guess it is kind of fun for you to like put your skills to use, but you don't have to do it for me. So, thank you.
It is no problem. I mean, it is simply helping a friend.
And it is.
And I am sure that you would not hesitate to do the same for me.
I mean, I don't really have any don't really have any transferable skills. But yes, if you needed anything, you can always ask. Take it. I don't know. Need your resident animal spoken to or plant. Guess that's what it is. That sounds way less exciting, but well.
I mean, I feel like you of all people should not be surprised at how much at the information that your resident animal or plant, the information that they have, especially considering with how old some species can get.
Yeah, that is true. That is true. You can get a reasonable amount out of animals, especially, though they can be a bit grumpy. So.
How have you been faring so far?
I feel like that is a very large question. I'm fine. I think I don't know. I think getting I'm I'm getting there. I think that is that's the best way I can put it. I think I'm slowly starting to come to terms with everything, and maybe having a breakdown once or twice is good for me.
It is it while it is in the long term not beneficial, in certain reactions can be cathartic. But like so I again if it gets to the point, I would be willing to listen.
I don't know if you'd ever regret that. I think, I don't know.
Considering how far we've made it, how far we have made it at this point, it's kind of hard to back out.
That is true. That is very true. We started all of this. Do you ever think sometimes, Victor, that we started all of this looking for rats? Like normal rats in a sewer.
And the rest, and a lot more of it started from Isolel and Castilla being interested in a very strange book club.
Yeah, that was not one of our best lies.
One of your best lies.
Okay. Yeah.
You do not need to be dragging me into your transgressions.
Yeah. But, you know, if all of that weird stuff didn't happen, I guess we would have, we never met, and we would have all just, killed some normal rats in sewers.
Wouldn't be where we currently are, for better or for worse.
True. I give a little kind of look around the car at everyone, doing whatever they may be doing in the car.
Suspicious?
Mother kind of look back at Victor and just smile. I'm just I guess I'm just happy. I feel like it's a genuine smile, even though she's very stressed all the time. But I feel like it is like a genuinely content smile.
You would see around this time, amongst your conversations, Ver stands up from the chair.
In the car?
In a
Yep.
moving vehicle.
Sir?
And he begins to walk down the little car aisle.
Over the center console.
All right. At some point today, we're going to be reaching the port. And whether or not we take a ship or we find a ship or not, whatever the solutions are being, there's going to be a large amount of time being wasted. There's something that needs to be solved. And we could either do it now or we can do it later. We can do it before we reach the port. I can be your conduit. I would just like to ask for all of you to be careful, and it'd probably be safer if you all went together. I'm sorry, I'm being vague. I would rather board a ship, regardless of whether full of criminals or not, with a conscious person, not an unconscious individual. Then it becomes much more difficult in keeping them out of harm's way. That's if
You
you're all
gotta
willing
wake her up.
to do it. I must warn you, the dream world is dangerous, and your mind being locked within someone else's can cause permanent issues. We can go from, for example, no longer having Castillo around anymore, and Pearl does wake up, but now she has a split personality because you're both stuck in the same body. A lot of strange things can happen.
Good.
Does even attempting this sort of thing cause problems? Outside of that?
The attempt should not necessarily cause problems, but the amount of stress Pearl is going to be under is there's going to be stress regardless. That being said, I am pretty well versed in this spell, and
Sorry.
no, it's fine.
Verse is versed, says Emily, not Castilla.
And I will try to do my best to make sure you don't meet a terrible end.
Comforting.
I mean, it was very cutesy in there. Like a dream.
Oh god, I as Emily need to bust out my PNG tuber now. Fuck.
It was adorable.
Magic is always never guaranteed. That's the only unfortunate fact. Is there anyone that for sure does not want to do it?
Somebody will have to stay out to keep watch, I assume.
Well, Bob's driving. I'll be out, and Sapph isn't gonna go in, I'm assuming. I mean this more as in, this is a risk. So if anyone doesn't want to take that risk, they don't have to. Technically, only one of you is necessary, but I don't know whether or not her seeing everyone together would be more beneficial or just one person. You're going to have to coax her out of her mind.
For argument's sake, how, say, worst case scenario, we're all in Pearl's brain and we get attacked. is it gonna be a detriment if you, like, if your concentration is broken by somebody else? So you get hit and your concentration is broken. Are we gonna just like be fucked? And die in her head?
The worst, if I lose concentration from this transfer spell, this dream diving, I can still try to reconnect and pull you back out. It will cause problems. The biggest issues are whether or not you get lost in there into a place that I can't reach, or whether or not you die.
You die in
Well,
the dream, you die in real life.
If you die in the dream, your body goes vegetable.
Oh,
No mind for the soul.
right.
These are magics that are just. There's a reason it's not commonly done.
All it takes is one fuck up, and now you have 2 vegetables.
I mean, it's not that I don't think it would be great if we all went. I'm slightly concerned on the glass half empty side of things. Of like, we've been attacked by worms and cats. And if no one else is awake other than Mob, she lowers her voice, but like probably not in a way that dampens much sound. And I think he might still be suffering from his, and she points at like where the bullet wound would be.
I've been healing just fine, thank you.
Yeah. I'm just concerned. I don't want anyone to get hurt.
Oh no.
At this point, what isn't a risk that we have taken?
True. Why don't we do a vote?
Right. Who wants to go in?
Victor's gonna raise his hand.
Yeah. Sussy would raise her hand too.
Still a half raises her hand.
You say that's not going to be acceptable. I can't send half of you in there.
Verse. I'll go in.
Spis, like, kind of raises her hand. I could stay out here to help make sure things are safe for you, so Verse doesn't lose concentration. Or I could go in and make sure you guys are safe in there. Either way, I'm not close to Pearl. I don't know her. I would only be protection for you. Where would you feel safer with me being?
I mean, I don't know. I guess if it's like a case of like we don't know what's gonna happen, right? Because if something bad happens on the outside, of course we're gonna want someone out there. But if something bad happens inside, we're gonna kind of wish you were there instead. Which is a very unhelpful answer.
You said you went in before. Do you think there'll be dangers in there?
mean, when I went in last time, there wasn't anything immediately dangerous, but I don't know if it'll be like the closer you get to her, whether the mind might start like attacking you for being in there. You know?
Like a white blood cell. That's a thing. Yes.
Like that.
Spis
But like
Spis is gonna turn, take a look up at Bob. Bob, where would you
I-
be more comfortable? Would you be okay out here?
Tell you what, Spices. I think that we should not have any hiccups by the time we get to the port. My concern isn't whether or not something's going to happen to us within this car, in the passage. It's whether or not you guys are able to come out in time, is all. But I agree with Verse when it comes to one thing. I don't think we're going to have another moment in a long time. I would not be comfortable, all of you, or even some of you, being unconscious doing this on a ship full of
Strangers.
ruffians. Sure. Strangers.
Okay. Then Spis will fully raise her hand. I'll go then.
Okay. So, right. Points of interest. She will be in there manifested as herself. She cannot lie to her mind. She cannot lie to her soul. It's you. You will know when you see her. You won't have to take guesses. The mind has a very obvious spot where they hide their significant. If you know her, you'll probably know where it is. Yes, there's a chance that the mind rejects you, and there goes your combat. The only thing you cannot harm is her and yourselves. Everything else should just be a manifestation of her mind. Don't do anything dumb. Yeah. Be careful. And for those of you like you, Victor, this is an experience. It's not very often that you're allowed to just freely traverse through the mind. This is a forbidden spell, after all.
So wait, first, how did you, I don't know, get it? I'm curious now.
I've done some weird things, and
Okay.
I've learned from some weird people. That's all.
I am also going to ask this next. You didn't use it on my mom, right?
No. What?
Okay, cool. I don't know. Well, you apparently traveled with my mom. If you learned an illegal spell, it would have probably been via her and Guk. My mom knows a lot of weird magic. I don't know what to tell you.
Your mother does not
Your mother?
delve, from what I remember, much in the forbidden arts. Guk maybe, but no, I did not learn it from him.
Okay, cool. Cool. I have questions later, but we'll deal with that. Thank you.
All right, all of you lay down, get comfortable. Your body's just going to go limp, so try not to lay yourself in a way you're just going to fall into the ground, because I cannot pick you up.
Still will gently leave Pepperjack in the care of Sapph, if possible.
I would take care of him. It's fine.
Thank you. I appreciate it. If you need something after, let me know, please.
Sure.
buckle in her seatbelt so she'll at least pass out sitting up.
Safety
suffocate.
first.
All right. You're all sitting down the way you want to. It's not a joke. I will not pick you up if you fall down onto the ground. Not that I can't. Just
What if, okay, stupid question. What if somebody starts suffocating though, because how do they land? I'm already buckled in. This isn't me. This is just me asking.
I doubt you'll fall in a way that will cause you to suffocate.
Okay, great.
You'll know when you're in there, though. So
If I'm dying, great.
Horrendous.
At verse saying if you fall on the ground, Spis is like, oh, that's a great idea, and gets off of her seat and lies on the ground of the car.
Yes.
Low-key, that's very out of character. That's very comfortable. Not gonna lie.
It is.
Flow time is great time.
close your eyes. Leave your mind open. And think of Pearl. And you feel this warmth. And then a multitude of colors. As you see light, clouds, and you stand up, all of you. You are standing on a cloud. The sky is bright, there are rainbows. And you look at your hands, and you see the nubs of a stuffed animal. Well, a stuffed version of yourself.
I got it working.
Yes.
Best impulse $25 I ever spent a year ago.
I'm obsessed.
And we're going to take a bathroom break.
Ah!
So cute.
Come on, mouth with the knife.
I will kill you all.
That's so cute.
I low-key, now that I have this, I can trace it out of my own will and make everybody one, but I didn't realize we were getting into this. So, if it lasts another session, I'll make somebody something. Because everyone deserves this. Chaos.
Chaos.
Chaos, chaos, chaos.
That's so cute. Raises a knife up every time you talk.
I will
Does
kill...
it like blink when you blink? Or is that like a
no.
different...
So it's a design. So the design basically goes to this one system called Vidu. And you can have different emotions. But it basically, only this one has one. But it's a closed mouth image, open mouth, and then closed mouth blinking, and then open mouth blinking. And so it runs through the blinking animations on its own.
Right.
And then when I talk, it raises the knife. That's the knife raise thing. So
Right.
there's nothing I have to do except talk. It's really cool.
I love it.
It's great. So good. Oh wait, you guys can see it. Oh, right here.
So much joy.
Yeah. There it is. Oh wait, I just realized it's inversed for some reason. That's weird. Because on my end it's opposite. Because I don't know. I also got this before Alma joined, so there's no other butterfly got at it.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, you can do shake effects, properties. Ah.
I'm obsessed.
Murder. Anyways, so now I get to do this for a whole session. Very exciting. Visuals. If it gets annoying, please tell me. I will turn it off.
No, it's hilarious. I love it.
Still has a knife strapped to her hand. She cannot let go of it. Also, I find it interesting how we are plushes in Pearl's mind. One, the concept of like playthings, but two, I don't think it's that, but that's like an underlying like, But two, it's almost like a kid playing with dolls. You know?
Yeah. It's true.
Which is a little sad.
Yeah.
That maybe, because if we think about it, we don't know how long Pearl's been alive. Pearl was stuck as a butterfly forever, so she never got to experience like being a kid. Maybe.
Yeah.
Maybe. I don't know. Yeah.
We don't know how
When
she
or
was
how.
and what happened while
Mhm.
she was missing.
Right. We just know she somehow landed in a butterfly in the Heartlands in
Yeah.
a sewer system. Which Impulse probably had a part in that, but say la vie. Somebody did something there.
Gosh. I love Paul's magic mind.
Hopefully she doesn't try and panic or kill us. That'd be great.
Yeah.
We need to
So
tackle
my
her in love.
immediate thought was like it's gonna turn into like you said with like white blood cells, just like
Mhm.
to try and protect the host. I was like, oh crap.
Hoping and praying that whatever pearl we see is words. Fuh. Like, not evil.
Not
I don't
murdery.
know. I can't
Or
think.
evil.
Yeah, that she's not mad at us for coming in her head because we're like, Pearl, please, we miss our baby. Where's our girl?
You've been, madam, you've been unconscious. You've been in a coma for a month now. What do you mean? What do you mean, Victor? Kobold? Castella? What? What are you talking about?
Oh God, imagine if she doesn't know who we are. Fuck, Owen. Owen.
I was referencing the meme format where
I know, but still, now that's a thought in my head.
Hey, you're finally awake.
It's been 84 years.
I mean, I'm vaguely hopeful that the universe is nice because it was nice for a really long time. Like the trek that when we were in the mine before, says he got
I
like
just think
kind of almost all the way to the castle with like nothing bad happening.
That's true.
you say that now.
That is true. That wasn't via the spell. That was via like a
Bonding.
different kind of mind link. So maybe it was
Sisterly
less
bond.
offensive.
The things attack the rest of us, but leave Circe alone.
Maybe we could find the clock. There's like not.
Oh, is there a clock
upright.
that needs fixing?
Yeah, he needs fixing.
Victor! You have a task.
We need somebody to. Spis is levitate, right?
We need
Spit?
somebody on the inside.
Let's see. I think that has up to like a certain
Ah,
amount.
I'm kind of hoping he's not real wood or metal.
Levitate. One creature.
Maybe he's clouds.
Up to my choice.
Yeah.
I can levitate a target that weighs up to 500 pounds.
Hot damn.
So, I don't know if the clock tower is gonna be above or over 500. Depends on how big the clock
Hold
tower
on.
is.
Googling.
How much does a clock tower weigh?
Average clock tower weight. The one in Big Ben, let's go with Big Ben, 13 tons.
13 tons.
Yeah, I don't know.
That's a heavy boy.
Yeah, I don't know if I'm gonna be able to lift the clock tower.
I mean, Big Ben
Big Ben's big.
has a big clock in it. I don't think Big Ben is actually the name of the clock.
Oops. Why is Roll20 taking up almost 1,000 megabytes on my lap computer? Please, I'm begging.
That's crazy.
I hate Roll20 so much in that sense, but I need it open so I can do rolls.
Yeah.
Okay, place your bets. Is Verse going to lose concentration and somebody's gonna get a lovely little mindfuckery?
I mean, that's my genuine worry. Like, I didn't want to make it too much because I feel like Cersei's not a massive warrior, but Abby is.
Mm-hmm.
That's all I could think about was that like someone's gonna get absolutely screwed.
I feel like it's gonna be now that he's mentioned it, it's kind of like Chekhov's gun. He's mentioned the
Mm-hmm.
fact that he can lose concentration and will just be stuck there, and then he can reconnect. So that's gonna happen now.
Mm.
Like, he's going to lose concentration and have to find us again, and we're gonna have to try our hardest not to get lost or move very far until he reconnects.
Don't die.
Like, he said it might happen, so it's gonna happen now. That's how this works.
I'm very thankful Castilla didn't end up doing the thing she was gonna do before this, which was use her moats. So push come to shove, she can try and will a little bit of Guck who knows forbidden magic apparently to help.
Let's go.
I mean, last time we were in the mind, locate creature worked, and all of our spells worked. Well, all of Cersei's spells worked. So in theory, we should be able to do everything we would normally do, just as cute little plush people.
Little toys.
Just with a fun little, with a cute soft plush twist. So I'm
Yeah.
curious I am curious what fire translates into.
It's a little fake stick prop, like with ribbons attached to it.
Aww.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I say this because we had to use fake fire for the performance this week that the kids were doing, and so that was it. A stick with ribbons.
Cute.
I love
That
that.
is.
I'm obsessed with that idea. Fire is ribbons. Cannon.
Imagine Pepperjack. Oh God. My son, but he's not here because I don't want him here. He doesn't need to get trapped in Pearl's mind.
If a Pepperjack was here, Pepperjack would be like a little squishmallow.
Oh
Like
my
a
God.
little, really round, like an egg.
That'd be so
Still would
cute.
cry. She'd cry.
what?
Real
Oh.
cute.
What is Rem gonna look like? Rem's here. Maybe
Give me a moment.
Oh,
a Bakugan or something. I don't know.
oh, that would be so cool.
Where's our child? Where's the child, Owen? I say, raising my knife.
Where is the
Give
child?
me
Where's
the
the child,
child.
Owen?
Give me a moment.
You're good. You're good.
Give me the child.
Go faster. No.
I find it very funny how Emily, get baby fever, but also project that onto Castilla because I know damn well I do not want children working with children, but I can't help but be like, oh God, you're adorable, baby. So I let Castilla have those feelings come out.
That's so funny.
Sometimes you just gotta be like, wow, that's a child.
Mm-hmm. It's always cute
Hi,
when they're not
Destiny.
yours.
Yeah, unless they're
That's what-
screaming bloody murder at you or trying to hit you. But
Yeah, that's true.
can attest, a child trying to hit you is not fun.
No.
Yeah. Oh my God, I didn't say this. Yeah, a kid that I worked with last year who knows how to grind my gears, and I know how to get past it at this point. He would physically hit me last year. We've gotten much better, but he was mad because I didn't let him pet Bentley because he was misbehaving. So he looked at me and said pew pew at Bentley and literally like fake gunned at him. And I just looked at him and I said, "Go sit down." And he looked shocked I wasn't irritated because I know his game. He wants to get me mad. No, sir. But I literally was like, "Holy shit!"
She
Yeah,
pew
you're
pew
not
at
getting
my
near
dog.
the dog this morning. Nope. And he was mad at me, and I said, "Go sit down. I don't care. Go sit."
Yeah,
I didn't even look at him.
as you should.
I have that plush. Oh, and I have that plush. I have it. I can grab it right now.
Beanie baby.
I can grab mine as well. So, but
Oh my God. Hold on. Okay,
Oh, is that the
headphones
one-
are back on.
is
I
that the
have
one
Brem.
gave you?
I now have two things that in easy reach that correlate to Rem.
Isn't that the one I gave you from my collection?
Uh,
Yeah.
no, no. not from your personal collection, but like the.
I
Remember
just
that
mean the
that
collection in general. The ones I got
uh
for Christmas.
yeah, that.
So cute.
Yeah, along with that snake and bat.
Yeah.
Hmm.
We need to know what the dragon's name is. What's his beanie baby name?
Magic?
Oh, 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 it's magic.
Oh, Magic the
Scorch.
Dragon is the white one. Hold on. Scorch?
Yep, that's his name.
Scorch.
That's cute.
There's a baby.
All right.
Scorch.
Beanie baby
So-
prize guy.
Ah.
You guys are now awakened in this strange. You know what? I should have been doing this the whole time. Continue your conversation. Give me a minute.
You're good, you're good.
Scorch's birthday is the day after yours, Emily.
Aw.
July 31st.
baby.
That's cute.
Scorch is now
Imagine.
representing Rem.
Oh, and don't you have another one that Anna gave you? The black and white, the black and red one. Sorry.
I do not have a. It is not a plush, but give me a moment.
That's right.
Scorch may or may not be English.
Oh my God.
British?
British?
They told him it says a magical mystery with glowing wings made by wizards and other things. Known to breathe fire with lots of smoke, Scorch is a really friendly old bloke.
Oh.
God. Rem's British.
Horrifying.
That's hilarious.
Horrifying.
Horrifying, you
Obsessed.
say while your one British friend is in the call.
We all know it's true. Rem's got like a proper Cockney accent.
But that's what you're talking about, Val.
Huh? Yeah. Oh, yeah. I forgot it was made of like. That's right.
Yeah, 3D printed and all.
Dwagon.
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 Dwagon. Dwagon.
And if I remember correctly, I named him Rodney.
Rodney.
As you should.
Alright, place your bets. Is Pearl gonna be mad at us, yes or no?
Probably no.
Is she gonna be scared of us?
Maybe.
I feel like she's gonna be scared of us because she doesn't want to face the facts that something happened. There likely
Mhm.
was a deal made.
It's gonna be a classic case of like the reason why she's stuck in her own head is because she is like she knows she did bad things while she was like under someone's control and feels like that's her fault.
Stupid theory I had is that Pearl perhaps agreed to something whenever she disappeared and we just couldn't see that part because that's a visual we have not been able to see, I think. And so I feel like she probably agreed to something without understanding it. And then all this happened, her body got possessed and she did these bad things that she's probably fucking hella guilty.
Mm-hmm.
Like feeling guilty. Which is gonna I like this music. Very whimsical.
Well, it's gone now.
Oh.
It's only death and destruction from now on.
Oh, this one's good too.
Ooh,
Now watch
It's
it.
sad.
really?
It's sad.
Watch if it's all even worse because that like Pearl knew what she was agreeing to.
Don't say that.
Didn't fully
Don't say that.
realize, maybe.
Yeah, like the scale of it.
Yeah, or it was worse than she thought it would be. Or Impulse could have lied to her and said, "Hey, let's make this deal," and then was like, "Well, you're stuck now already, so haha."
Classic
Get fucked.
Warlock Pact.
I really think it knowing what we do about Anastasia and stuff and Considering Pearl's likely the test tube baby, we don't know how she got there. There had to be something tied with that.
Yeah.
Something. Because even Pearl's memories at the time were not good.
Mhm.
It could have been as simple as, who am I? You know?
Mm-hmm.
Considering Vel/Fish asked Happy and was like, "Hi, I want to make a deal. How do I get the elevator code?" And it was like, "It's right there." You know?
You're welcome.
You're welcome. Now do this thing for me.
Now I want your soul for a chicken McNugget.
And you don't even get a chicken McNugget. It's a drawing of one.
I give you no passage to elevator. The button is right there.
Right now you owe me
Trade
like
off.
big time.
In payment, you give me your soul.
Yeah.
I point at elevator button and you give me soul.
Gimme.
Not point at, point out.
All right.
Don't even press the button.
You guys find yourself now in this strange, dreamlike realm. What you see before you is a vast amount of things. Clouds, as far as you can see, rocks, different formations, a strange boat that seems to be anchored on one end, and a trees growing off of the top of the boat. A bag of gold, with the gold dropped, large, huge size pieces. The bag itself has an eye that akin to a beholder, with many smaller eyes around. You see these strange creatures, these winged beetle-like creatures, kind of float in and out of the clouds itself. A unicorn, only a head, with its golden locks wrapped around the various pieces around. It stays still within this rainbow-like water around it. The horn broken, and off of the horn falls the rainbow-like liquid that fills the ocean. A blade implanted straight into the water itself, and an amalgamation of things just all over the cloud realm.
And this all looks pretty similar to when Circe was here last time, or
Yeah, it
Okay.
looks similar. And you look around where you land, Circe, and you're on top of what looks like to be some sort of brick-like material that's wrapped with locks of the unicorn in the center area. And that's when you realize that you're on top of the clock tower currently.
my body.
Should not be surprising. A dream is this chaotic.
It's about to get way more exciting, Victor.
Question, are we all the same height of plushie?
Yep.
Victor!
Oh my god.
We're the same height!
Yeah, you guys all stand about like 3 feet off the ground.
Oh my god.
Oh, welcome
There's
to
a
our
knife
height.
stuck in my hand. I can't take it off. Oh boy. No
Alex
hugs for me.
sewn on.
Spis-
Yeah.
Spis looks at Circe
Certainly an experience.
and is like, I don't like this.
It
Oh, that's right,
isn't
you're
a
solid.
adjustment.
Spis is solid?
Nudge.
Well, you're stuffy, yeah.
Oh god.
Oh
It was
my
weird.
god, this is solid. You can't breathe through your skin.
See through you.
There's also the fact it just doesn't like the fact that Circe and Victor are are as tall as her.
Yeah.
Cause still it likes it.
We dropped her and Spis coughed a few times and she has to like breathe through her lungs and she's like, ugh.
What lungs? There are no lungs in stuffies.
There are only the rule of play.
Wow. Can I see the clock tower's face? where he was before? Is he
You do.
still?
You see the
Oh.
face kind of off of its placement a little bit, but that's how it was before. His eyes are closed, and the whisker-like hands of the clock are facing downwards.
I do what I did last time to like will myself to fly, so I just float up a little. And over to where his face is, and then I gesture to everyone. I'm like, he could talk before. I give him a little tap and see if he wakes up.
You give him a little tap, and you see the hands kind of spin upwards, and he opens his eyes. Hello? Yes, how can I help you?
Ah. Hi, it's me again. I brought friends.
Oh. Hello, me. How have you been?
I've been good. You met I'm Circe? Do you remember me?
Circe.
Yeah.
Okay. You were here once before. You were lost. No.
I was looking for
Uh,
Pearl.
You were looking for Pearl.
Mhm.
Yes.
Yes. I think you called her Princess?
Ah, the princess.
Mhm.
You're correct. She would be the princess.
Mm-hmm. And I brought my friends to help. I kind of gesture to the guys to come a little closer because obviously he's kind of lying down, so he can't really see at an angle to see who I'm talking about.
Aren't we on since we're on the clock tower? Is there like an actual way down other than jumping?
The clock
like,
tower is laid down on the floor.
Okay.
Yeah. He's
Okay.
broken. He broken. Yeah. Last time I was here, I was trying to figure out if I could like lift him back up, but I didn't have any spells for that.
I think there's one of the parts here that's just the clock tower, and I can show you that.
Like if anybody's got any ideas.
Oh, no, never mind.
I do not mean to put this in a negative sense, but I do feel we should prioritize searching for Pearl. Minimize the amount of time that we are in here.
I know. I just wanted to help him. I mean, he seems pretty. I'm talking like he's not here. He seems great. Happy-ish.
Everything's all right.
I wouldn't it be?
Silly question: does the clock tower have like? This is Emily asking. The clock tower visually, does it look like anyone we know? Perhaps like maybe a trait or two. What Emily's asking is, I am like, what the fuck am I saying? Sorry. What I'm trying to ask is, example here. Let's say maybe the clock tower has Guck's eyes or something, but it's obviously not Guck. Like there's influences from real life here, perhaps.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I'm asking. Is there like anything I can discern from appearance?
Make an intelligence check.
I would love to. My tiny little stuffed brain.
Little stuffy brain.
That's a 7.
Nothing necessarily
That's-
that you can ascertain.
It's a clock tower.
Yeah, it's a clock tower. Actually, I would say make an investigation check. I'll let
Okay.
you reroll though, just because that would be more
I
appropriate.
appreciate it. I can add a 10 to that if you want, just that. 17. Oh, I'll take the 25.
Even better.
Stuffy brain first peeks in and then she has to think for a second.
You look at the clock. Its face. It's hard. I mean, there's not really anything that you can ascertain from a clock tower with a face on it immediately. You get a sense of no, I don't think the clock tower would represent anyone necessarily.
Okay.
Not anyone you know, at least.
Oh. Great to know, Jesse. Thank you.
Hello, friends of me. Oh no, Circe.
You got it.
Hmm.
Greetings.
Can I be of assistance?
Uh, we are. I mean, we are looking for Pearl. Circe, did you say that you were shown the direction where she is before, or?
Yeah. I used a spell to locate her, and like I was at a castle, and that was as far as I got. I was like, I could see the castle, and that's where the spell was telling me to go, and that was before. So she could still be there. I mean, I do still have the spell if we need it. I haven't seen. And she glances back down at the clock. You haven't seen the princess at all, have you?
Oh no, she doesn't leave her castle.
Yeah.
You know why she
Figured.
doesn't leave her castle?
Perhaps. I don't know. Do you know
It
why
was
she doesn't leave her castle? And he like looks up and you see the sun kind of turn around.
Oh my god. Horror. Horror.
And the sun goes, Actually, I don't think I know myself either. But if I had to make a guess, she hates socializing.
Girl, same.
The
Right.
sun just turns back around. There you go.
Fair enough.
If Castilla could smile awkwardly, she would be.
Just everything to her face, yeah.
Most
Pretty
things
much. God, this is such a great place. I'm obsessed. I want to live here forever. No, don't. Let's not bring that into the universe.
You are all unique.
Thank you.
That is one way to put it.
Your time is off a little, though.
Ooh. Oh yeah. You said that last time.
What
Ha,
does that
ha,
mean?
ha. Your time is not ticking like others. In fact, I would say even amongst yourselves, your time isn't ticking. with each other, the two of you have the same time, and the other two also have different times. Perhaps I don't know.
How can you tell that? Is it just something you can tell by just simply looking at us, or
I can see your rhythm and the ticks of your time.
Castilla looks a little wide-eyed and whispers, "Soul lines. Maybe soul
Maybe.
lines.
Mm-mm,
No,
not the same.
not the same.
I do know what those are. That's how others perceive things, perhaps. No, your times are different. They are not solely connected to the soul. They wear more on your physical form. Two
There's
of you have had an incident with time, and then you had it again. At least the three of you have.
Mm.
And his eyes kind of dart towards Spis. You are different. Your time ticks. It ticks in a way. I can't ascertain that one. So the castle.
Mhm.
You were looking for the queen, princess. Princess. She doesn't. She hasn't declared queendom. It should be. And he looks around. Actually, I don't know where north is.
That's fine. Don't worry. Yeah, I have a way of finding her again. Don't worry.
Why are you wasting your time with me?
Oh, I like you. You're cool. I kind of wanted my friends to meet you.
Ah, well, fair enough.
We had a cool time. I'm just sad I didn't really plan for this. I didn't have a way to upright you again.
It's fine.
Does
If I meet.
Oh, I was just asking, does the clock look like it's made of wood, or does it also look like it's made of like a light felt type?
It's made out of rock, actually. Most of the
Ooh.
tower itself.
Even worse. So it probably weighs over 500 pounds.
Yeah, it's probably weighs a lot. You want to attempt to lift it up?
I was going to, but if it's made of rock and it looks, my spell can only lift 500, up to 500.
Mm.
So I don't think I'm gonna be able to.
and I'd be amazed if Spis herself could lift
Especially as a plushie, my god.
What?
a
I mean,
3 foot tall plushie, just casually benchless an elephant.
No.
I mean, technically, and like as Cersei's like flies up, her wings aren't moving. She's just floating. The world has different rules to it. Like when I cast, you'll see it in a minute. When I casted locate creature, like a literal hand appeared and pointed me in the correct direction. It's possible that spells won't work exactly how you think they're going to work. That's all I'm saying.
I can only cast this once, but I can
Simply trying to lift it at first may be the better course of order of operations to take this in, and I apologize to this for apologize if, but I do not think using our such limited resources would be worth it.
I mean, just to, I like him. He was really nice when I was here last. If we could try it, because last time I was here, I asked him if he wanted to be upright, and he was like, "Well, if you could," and I'm like, "Well, I couldn't because I didn't have anything." Would you mind, Spis? I could give you a little magic that's not a resource.
I can try and lift it on my own first, and then we'll see how magic goes. Because, like you said, things
Well,
might be weird here.
it doesn't cost me anything to use it. I was just gonna give you a little guidance. That's all.
And I could try and help if you want, Spis.
Sure.
More the merrier?
Spis still looks a little spooked at being told that her time can't be ascertained. So she's like, oh.
Ghost.
Lift the.
Yeah.
She ghosted a bit too hard. A bit too close to the sun.
A bit too close to the sun. Spis is gonna kind of like gesture for everyone to get off the clock that we can try. Is the clock? This clock is lying down, so is it over, like acting as a bridge over something?
It doesn't seem like it. It's just on the clouds itself. The only thing that would be of note is that the locks from the giant unicorn head are wrapped around the center of the clock.
Gotcha.
Oh. Interesting thing to note.
Might as well still try after everyone's off the bridge, I guess. Spis is gonna with Castilla's help, try and see how heavy the clock is, see if she can lift it.
Okay, just your own strength.
Yeah, at first.
Same with Castilla.
Okay, you go in, you try to lift the clock. It's huge. It's made out of rocks. Well, it's made out of rock. And you kind of jump off it onto the cloud itself to grab whatever leverage you can with Castilla, and you attempt to lift. I would like you both to make a strength check.
And Cersei's doing guidance, right? So that'd be advantage.
Yeah.
Or
It's a D4,
D4.
just a plus D4 to whatever you roll.
Okay.
Okay.
17.
Oh my god.
Oh,
Mm-hmm.
beautiful.
Mm-hmm.
Sure, I don't think. Yeah, curler. Cool. Cool. Great.
Mhm.
Spis is too rattled.
Yeah, you guys are really giving it your all, but it doesn't seem like it's budging at all.
Even if Castilla quickly casts Mage Hand to help, Cersei said spells might not work same.
You cast Mage Hand, and you
Yeah.
see this white glove appear.
Oh god.
Mickey Mouse style looking white glove.
Of course.
and it faces you and looks at the clock tower, and it flips you off.
Aww.
If a mage hand could be angry.
I just wanted to help our friend. Didn't have to be mean about it. Damn.
Brutal.
Seriously, I don't like the magic here.
It's, to be fair, I didn't know it was going to do that. That is a sassy mage hand.
You see
One
the
time
mage
I
hand
actually cast it.
put two of its fingers down like legs and put its two of his other fingers behind his back on his side,
Oh
Stop.
my god.
and it motions after you say it's a sassy mage hand. It like shakes its where his head would be.
Oh my god.
That's so
It's a gay mage hand?
Got so much personality.
Sorry, I'm disappointing you, mage hand.
Well, you know, you don't know until you try.
We should probably be on our way.
Sorry, buddy. Maybe we can get the princess to like will you upright when we meet her.
It's fine.
Not so bad.
Good luck.
Thank you.
And I guess just in case it is moved from where I remember it being, I will cast Locate Creature to follow the hand again, just to give me like an extra confidence that I'm going in the right direction toward the castle.
Okay, you cast Locate Creature. And you see the mage hand that was already out grab what looks like a piece of paper, and he punches it out. And he grabs another one and punches in. And he goes and points towards the direction.
Jesus Christ.
Gosh, she's so angry. Okay.
Thank you.
What's the point of that? Victor mutters to himself as he starts going in the direction that it gestured to.
I don't know if you guys know what I mean by punching in and out pieces of paper.
Like clocking in.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like clocking in and out of one.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, that makes more sense because
You thought he was punching aggressively?
He was clocking out of being mage hand and clocking in as being a different spell.
That's the funniest way to do it.
Sentient spells. Goddamn.
But yeah, I just thought he just took a piece of paper, just a random piece of paper, just fucking punched it with one of his fingers.
No.
He was
God, these
probably
fucking kids make
sassily
me do
clocking in and
everything.
out. Hey, buddy.
He exactly stays about 2 feet away from you, pointing in the direction. And as you move towards the direction, he stays in the same place,
Thank you.
always pointing towards where you have to go. As you go down, you begin to see more of this dream realm. The boat that's kind of in the clouds halfway through and shifted in. You see that within the boat itself, it's full of actual water, and fish kind of jump around in and out of the water. The tree grabs the entire boat and lifts past it, rising above the boat itself, almost like a giant treehouse. It looks kind of,
Magic tree house.
or just the codename Kids Next Door treehouse thing that they had.
Oh my god.
You reach a point where you have to take the golden coins and you kind of hop in between them to pass this area that there's just nothing but water, the rainbow-like water, to cross it. And you continue on further and further. And the mage hand kind of stops. And he kind of gestures to the right. And you just take a slight right. And before you is the walls, the gate of a castle. The
What the
castle is strange. It doesn't look like anything you recognize off rip. It looks very basic and fantasy-esque. Generic princess castle design to it.
Vita's gonna go up and because I assume there is like a main gate.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, Vita's gonna try and open it.
You go and try to open it, and it doesn't budge. And you hear someone walk across. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Hold the phone.
Oh.
And you look at what can only be described as trying to remember how it looked like.
Can only be described as nothing.
Absolute zero. No.
The void.
Some guy.
Cthulhu.
All from counting.
You see what looks like to be a man in a guard's outfit, but it is a dragonborn, red in coloration.
Red?
Oh.
He holds a spear on his side, and he has the same kind of stuffy-like texture to him. All right. So, what is it your business is here?
We were looking for. We were hoping for a audience with the princess, Princess Pearl.
An audience with the princess. And he kind of like rubs his chin. He's thinking, which is funny because his hand's a nub. Let me see if there's any room for anything today. The princess is busy. He pulls out this book. Says, plans. And he shifts through them, and there's just nothing written on it. And he shifts page per page. All right, you're in luck. It doesn't seem like there's anything planned for now specifically. Or any other time, as a matter of fact. Why do I have this book? Just no funny business. You hear me? If I hear any noise that's not pleasant, then you're straight out of the castle.
Aye, aye.
And if the princess doesn't want to see you, then the princess doesn't want to see you.
That sounds fair.
And he opens the gate.
That was thankfully much easier than I was expecting.
Dream logic.
You make your way towards the castle entrance, and you find yourself in the front door. And the doors.
Are there any other guards about?
Not really. No, it doesn't seem like it.
All right. Yeah, Vika's gonna try the front door. Try this door.
You open the door.
I don't know if that's like bad security or a lot of trust in this universe of hers.
Like you said, dream logic.
Hmm.
And yeah,
Let's
Vika would
be polite and
go in.
Knock, knock, knock.
You enter, and as you do, the scenery changes. The inside of this castle looks vastly different. Your foot hits rock. There's stone underneath your feet. It's cold in here, a bit damp. You can see the ceiling above, a cavernous top. And in front of you, a lake of milky, iridescent water.
Vika's gonna call out, Pal, are you in here?
You call out and the echo goes through. You get no response. This place looks familiar to you, though.
It's the sewer, isn't it?
Yeah.
My heart.
With the scenery change, do we still look like stuffies, or have we also changed as we've stepped into this?
As you stepped into here, yes,
Nice.
you're visually back the way you were outside of the dream realm. In fact, any piece of clothing that has changed from this moment afterwards has reverted. You look
Ooh.
yeah,
as you do
that was going to be my
during
next
this
question.
moment. Spis would just look like the way you met her.
It's the memories.
Spis is 90% transparency. It turns into 0%.
Oh, this
Opacity.
Yeah.
Not here.
Castilla is stuck with her mask on her face.
Oh my god, she is!
She's a robot right now, guys!
Oh.
Oh
Not
no.
visually.
Not visually, but feelings there.
Okay. So, Pearl was a butterfly at this point, right?
Yeah,
We'd be
you-
looking for the butterfly.
Butterfly. Pearl? If you're here, please, we really want to see you. Butterfly, person, nothing, I don't care.
I feel like we should start retrace our steps.
Castilla? Ooh.
Despite-
Oh, Victor, play! Soul Eyes. Does Castilla still have her Soul Eyes even while she's in her old appearance?
Oh.
You try to activate them,
No.
and nothing happens.
Oh!
We
You
don't-
are a robot!
I'm a robot! Oh god, is that rod in me? Okay, we're gonna deal with that in a minute. I was gonna try and use that to my
I
eyes to see
feel
if
like
I could
it's
find
more
her
like-
soul.
So, can we see if we take a look as to where we saw Butterfly Pearl? for the first time, is she flittering around where she was before?
No, you don't see a butterfly flittering around anywhere here. You see the vast lake, and you can see on the other end of the lake the big white door,
Which is closed.
which is
But
closed.
that's where she had been found sleeping.
Mm-hmm.
That's the library. We need to get in there.
Next option. Now, how did we get over this before? We drank water, right? Well, I didn't.
Drink the water.
Maybe I did. I don't remember.
Drank the moon water and started
Floated.
floating.
Cool. Great. Do we want to do
Against
that in
our
a
will.
dream?
Dream logic is dream logic, and
That's what we did to get to her.
Are we just trying to go up? Sorry, I'm not. I did
Like
not
a rock.
follow what was happening.
Yeah, you weren't here for this.
we're
So
try-
it's basically like a river, and there's a side with the door, but there's no bridge.
it's a really big lake, and
Yeah.
we're trying to get to the side of the lake.
I could possibly get us, maybe? As I double check my spell. No, it's just that's all. Never mind.
I mean,
I can get one person across at least.
I would say if this isn't, we're not recreating our steps necessarily to get to Pearl. So maybe, because I don't know if moon water in the dream is going to do the same thing that it did in real life. And also, moon water's kind of funky. So if we could find a way to get us across, but if not, maybe.
We drink the water, and then
Victor's just gonna cup his hand and take a swig.
Oh my
Yep.
God.
You cup your hand full of the ether within the lake itself. You take a swig. And as you do, you feel your feet lose friction with the ground as you kind of begin floating in place.
Alright. Not surprised. And Victor is saying this like when he stood up, he had his like his hands on his hips, just like looking down, starts slowly floating up, and then like when he got a foot off the ground, I imagine he started like slowly spinning.
It's all right.
Alright. Alright,
Well-
well, that proves that.
That's what happened last time. And then, like last time, Sophie grabs Victor and sort of like flutters him across the river.
You go to grab Victor and you try to fly up and you don't.
Oh, I didn't.
So our abilities are gone. That's what this is.
Taking my flight.
Get got, Circe.
Damn it. I'm not
Sorry.
used to not being able to fly. This is stressful.
Castilla's just gonna shake her head and just take a swig. I mean, there's not much else to do. She's done this before.
Mm.
You take a swig, and your feet also lose tension with the ground.
For Pearl.
Spiz is looking.
Sure.
Spiz looks at them all like they're mad.
It's fine. Honestly, Spis, it's fine. There's worse to drink.
How are you?
Out of all the times that we were able to push against the air last time, and out of all the times that you questioned consuming something,
That's true.
You know. Okay.
What, you don't want to drink a weird thing, Spis?
Okay. Maybe you're right. Spiz
It won't kill you. Take a shot.
Yeah, Spiz goes, takes a.
Everybody.
Shot.
Spiz takes a handful and takes a swig.
All right, and same. You lose
We wonder
tension
how
with
we're
the
not
ground
dead.
and you float up.
God, I really wish we could get Alma's reaction to all this.
Alma is sitting here like, what the fuck are these idiots doing?
So bad.
Yeah, I would have to just say Alma probably didn't enter the dream. She decided not to.
Mm-hmm.
Unfortunately,
Honestly, fair.
out of all the people to say no, Yeah.
Alma,
checks out.
Alma, yeah, Alma.
I was like, I don't know how like that.
Probably better for me to stay outside, so if you die, I can spin and I can turn that into like a tragic song.
A tragedy.
For a person I've only met when they, for a person I've only known when, for them committing atrocities, not someone I'm willing to risk my soul for. my
So-
horrible Olma impression.
Doing great.
We're all floating. I feel like last time when we were floating, it floated us across.
We kind of had to will ourselves. We wanted to move forward, so
Okay. Let's
we
go.
want to get to the door. We want to get across.
Want to get to bed.
As you decide to will yourself forward, for those of you that do, I don't know if you do as well, Spis, because this is all new to you.
Biss just kind of listens and goes, "Yeah, sure. I want to get across."
Fuck
Whatever
it.
they say. Whatever they say.
Want to follow them.
You begin to float across the lake.
Does anyone remember when we met that evil wall that attacked us?
The large skeleton was a feature of the interior of the library.
Got it. But that was like
It was-
before we found Pearl, right? Just to like hedge our expectations.
There's
yes,
a chance, yes.
You know, this
Okay.
would,
the
Just making sure.
this would be helpful to know before I was.
Oh, there was like
It
a
was a large wall skeleton creature. If I remember correctly, it was able. If I remember correctly, it was able to appear
walls were
on
closing
the
in.
opposite wall and slowly move forward until we defeated it.
Sounds.
So like keep an eye out. Maybe.
You reach the other side of the lake, and as you do, your feet touch the ground. You're no longer floating.
So this door. Anybody remember how it opened? Does it just open? I really testing my knowledge and my ability to find my notes.
Don't know where my notebook is. I can't help you there, Abby.
I'm
It's
so
one of my
close.
first notebooks.
Where am I? Ceci's drink of the water.
Did we will it to open, or was it opened by someone else?
Are there handles on the door?
I mean, it just opened, according to my notes. We just pushed it open. It's of dwarven make. Dual fey and dwarven make. Real gold and silver bejeweled, though it feels familiar, though somehow different.
Did it feel? Wait, it felt familiar to Circe?
Yes. Though
Huh,
it,
foreshadowing.
That was the early foreshadowing that Circe has relations with Anastasia.
it feels familiar, yet different.
And it's dwarven. Is Circe's father? I don't know. Anyways, I'll stop.
So many things behind the door.
Focus on
It's
Pearl
like-
now, Emily. Focus on Pearl.
Can Spis just try and push open the door?
You try to push open the door, and this big door doesn't open, but you hit a spot where a smaller door within the big door opens up.
Right, that was what it was.
Ta-da! Magic. Okay. So then, I don't know. I have it all written down. Let me just do like a. Okay, Cersei remembers. That as we look into this room, it should be a library. Is it still the library?
It is.
Is there still the mural on the ceiling?
There is.
Okay. It's pretty similar so far.
Still wants to immediately book it to that back room where she knows Pearl lays.
Well,
Did lay.
that's the skeleton
It's Cersei.
attacked us as we went further in. So I'm just worried that we're gonna get attacked by a skeleton wall.
But we have to get to Pearl.
No, I know, but just like last time we triggered it, it was like
Okay.
a trap. So like maybe
Yeah.
if you because you're good at traps, maybe if you look.
Oh,
some
right. That's probably a really good idea, Cersei. Castilla would like to check for traps.
Okay,
be a rogue.
Roll
Like
to
the
check.
first time this entire campaign, I'm sure.
I've done it once.
One time.
On the gunpowder trap in Orange in Valentis's room, correct?
Maybe. Yes.
Is it investigation for that? Or is it specific roll?
Hold on.
Think
Check
investigation?
for traps. 5e.
You're right. You guys rarely ever check for traps.
Castilla's stupid. All right. What can I do? Perception check.
Yeah,
Or
okay.
Investigation.
Or investigation. They both can give different different results.
Let's investigate. 26.
26. You investigate for traps as you comb the room carefully. You don't really find anything that you would think would be a trap.
No skeletons in the closet.
No.
That'd be
Damn,
one big
alright.
closet.
Well, Castilla's gonna nod, no traps, and immediately start making her way.
Can Spis use magical awareness real quick?
Okay.
Open awareness is presence of concentrate magic. So if it's a magic trap, or if there's anything weird. Does Spis see anything?
You don't. You don't. You see the hand appear again. The white gloved hand, and he kind of gives you a 0.
Okay.
Well, we're definitely still in the dream.
Yeah. There doesn't seem to be much magic I can detect around. So.
Anything I can do is probably going to take too long for Castilla's patience.
This is
Yes.
As she is very likely already halfway through the room.
That's
Yep.
all I can remember.
Sorry. Nope, I know where she is. I'm going where she is. If she's in this spot.
Spis just shrugs and goes after Castilla.
As I don't know if it's a thing in this universe, but Cersei, clearly having a very good memory of this exact scenario, remembers that they were told that someone was watching them while they were in the library. Can Cersei do a quick look and see if there's anyone else looking around?
Make a perception check.
Hey, wow, we don't do that often either.
What, to check if we're being watched?
We've learned from our past mistakes.
Yeah.
And being
Can I-
told that we should learn from our past mistakes.
Can I guidance myself? Because I know that I'm looking around.
Sure.
Oh!
Go, Cersei, go.
28.
28, but it's a nat 20.
Cersei's
You look
gone.
around, and you see Castilla already halfway to the door. Everyone else kind of trying to chase behind her. You look back, and you see something sticking out slightly from the door behind you. The door you came from, where the lake is.
Can I, kind of as everyone's moving up, I need to know who it is. Because we didn't know who it was at the time, and if this is a recreation, I feel like Ceci really needs to know who that is. That was following them.
And
Can
while
I-
Castilla is, while Castilla is going running through the room, Victa is going to prepare Fireball in case it is needed.
Okay, you prepare Fireball, and in your hand appears what looks like to be a green ball with a pin on it.
Oh my god, grenade.
A grenade! Magic grenade.
Girl, what the fuck have you been doing here, girl?
I love this so much.
I'm just gonna adjust it. And yeah, so Abby, you can keep doing your thing.
I just wanted to know if I could fly. Yeah.
Give me a slight second here.
I'm sorry. I really need to know who it is. Because
No,
we knew
you're
that someone was
good.
following us, and I'm like,
How dare you use the situation at hand to your advantage? My god.
this is a recreation. I'm like, who was it that was following us?
It was
You get-
Anastasia.
And then it turns out
You get to the
that Pearl
door and
turns out that Pearl doesn't
You get to
know
the door-
until you get to it, and it's just a pair of eyes floating.
Yeah.
it's just a cardboard cutout.
I was like, who? I wasn't there, so why would I know who was following me?
Valentis the whole time.
Sorry, I'm back.
Well, it was Valentis
What's
in the
that?
study with the candlestick.
Of course.
Yeah.
Okay, so sorry, what was the last thing that was told? Oh, can you fly?
Yeah.
No.
Okay. Then I guess I will just walk toward the thing, but trying to stay sort of like walking at an angle rather than like directly onto the door. To see if I can see who it is.
You walk at an angle towards the door to kind of catch more of a glimpse, and you do. You see a little bit of what looks like to be a black robe, tattered. It has some weathering to it. Brownish more in color, I would say, actually.
I guess from our time when we were in Lombon, I'm just trying to think. Was there anyone who kind of was known to us? So because it wouldn't have been Oz, because Oz wasn't a robe kind of guy.
My best guess is the rat cult.
Yeah, is it Rat Guy?
Makes sense.
King Rat?
The
My bestie?
coloration is a little common, so it's hard to tell, especially because it's also got a wear to it. The rats had brown cloaks that were kind of wary, especially the kind of shaman one. But you can't ascertain that immediately from what you're looking.
Okay. This is like going to be a really dumb use for this spell. Can I scry outside the door?
You can do that if you want. If that's what you want to do.
Yeah.
But I do think scry needs a target, doesn't it?
It can be a location.
Oh,
It can be
okay.
a creature or a location.
Technically, you can.
And I would, yeah, and my location is specifically, because I've just walked through it, outside the door, where this person is, or creature is lurking, presumably.
You cast scry, and you want it to look outside the door.
Mhm.
And before you and your hands appears a mirror. And you look at the mirror. And you can see a very familiar figure leaning towards the door, kind of looking, trying to peek in. Short hair, pink tips. Tall.
Is it Anastasia?
It is.
Oh! Oh no. That's a bit depressing. I think Cecily's sort of a bit taken aback by seeing her again because she died semi-recently. Um, she kind of looks back to where the rest of the group have gone and back toward the door. And she walks away from the door and she goes to Pearl, wherever she may be.
Okay. You would reach it first, Castilla. You reach the door in front of you, this ornate white marble door.
Castilla's gonna knock first because she doesn't know if Pearl's conscious or not, and then she's gonna pause and go,
Clothed.
yeah, that's why she was also doing that, and she's gonna be like, heads up, Pearl wasn't clothed the first time. So just be ready to avert eyes, if need be. Yeah. And if there's a response or none, Castilla's opening the door either way.
So you knock first, and you do
Yes.
not get a response.
Okay.
And you open the door.
Where is she? If she is here, but where is she?
Give me a second.
You're good.
This might require different music.
Uh-oh. It's gonna be either really happy or really sad, guys.
Yeah.
What if she's asleep here too?
How
God.
many, how many
Um,
layers do we have to go down?
And we have to open the skin book, and then she wakes up.
Shut the
Super
fuck, we're not
Inception.
touching the damn skin book.
Even further in.
Recreate
Yeah,
the
this
Pearl
is-
verse.
This is just, we're playing Inception at this point. This is what it is.
Perfect.
Okay, nope, I like this one. This one's the one I'm gonna do.
One Wing
Nope.
Angel just starts playing.
Do
Of
do
course.
do.
You open the door and you see this room. As you saw it before, the bed in front of you with the canopy on top, almost covering most of what's within. You can slightly see the visage of someone laying down on the bed.
Pearl, are you awake? I don't like this music.
That's ominous.
That music timing is so good.
Woo!
You get no response.
Okay. I can't touch her. If this is a replay of a memory or something, I don't want to risk body swap again. We need to try and wake her up.
Do you want me to touch her? Or should nobody touch her?
I shouldn't. I think. Anyone else works. I think.
You would reunite with your friends at this point, Circe.
Hi.
Welcome back.
Hi. Since Scry it does last 10 minutes? I guess maybe not. Regardless, Cecily's like, remember we were told we were being watched? Like last time we did this?
Uh-huh.
We're being watched again by Anastasia. So I
Oh.
think that was the answer. We were being watched by Anastasia the whole time. She's outside the door, or she was. She's probably moved in by now. Now that I've left the doorway.
So she's known the whole time.
Seems like it.
God, she was probably watching us, making sure we weren't gonna kill Pearl.
Probably.
She saw us raid her library. Ooh.
She did. Dora,
She's still
take her
here.
diary. That too.
Pearl's not waking up yet.
Well, technically, you haven't really seen her.
I know.
She's behind the thin veil that's pretty much just giving you the silhouette of someone laying down in there.
Oh, is it
Maybe.
like? Sorry, my brain just was thinking instantly of like the beginning of Shrek 2, where you pull it back and it's the wolf.
Yeah, kind of. It's a canopy on top of the bed. That's how you found her. And the canopy had the drapes essentially covering the bed itself.
Okay.
We need to. Oh, go ahead.
Victa is gonna go forward and pull back the curtain.
You pull it back. Laying on the bed in a white gown, a dress, intricate. The very ends of the dress have a deep red to them. They're tattered at the very ends. Whether it's purposeful or not, who knows? The crimson red starts at the tips and only slightly go up in splotches. You see long blonde hair. A face you only slightly recognize. Partial, like you've seen something that looks like it, but not really. But it's not Pearl.
Hello.
Yo.
I'll catch you up.
This is definitely this is jealousy, right? Like, I'm not the only one that immediately has jumped to that conclusion.
Yeah. That part, I mean, jealousy was a part of her for a bit.
I wasn't just a part of her.
Ah!
Her eyes open, these crude
Gods.
red eyes.
It's like her active word.
Oh, calm yourself. I am but a memory. So there's not much harm I can do. I've always been in this bed.
Fuck.
I didn't take Pearl's body. She came into mine.
We're ahead of the timeline? Memory? Dream?
Are you confused?
It's a daily occurrence, though. I wouldn't flatter yourself.
It seems like everything must have went wrong. If this is just a memory. She kind of sits up. Well,
I don't know, it's a tad weird for somebody to be keeping somebody asleep in a bed. You know. This is Anastasia's library. You sleeping here the whole time? Resting? Waiting?
I was waiting
Hmm.
for one of my sisters to wake me from my slumber. You're interesting. All of you are. I can't see you. Not fully, at least. There's like a shine. Hmm. If you want your princess, she should be here soon. Might I ask? Mm, well, I don't think it really matters if I know. I'm not real. Strange, even just the amalgamation of me can have this much consciousness. What happened afterwards? This memory replays itself, and I don't really figure out what happens after she leaves the room.
Originally, she cancelled. She stopped the effects of of what we refer to as the skin book, as it is simply a book made of skin. It's its effects on one of her friends.
Oh, friend, you're so eager to tell things to people. You should be careful who you speak to, who you share words with. Aren't I your enemy, technically? Well, the real me. She didn't do anything. Do you. Could you tell who was who when it was her?
Why are you asking?
Curiosity.
Didn't curiosity kill the cat?
I'm no cat.
No, you're just a memory.
True. True.
Jealousy, right?
Yes. Jealous. That's the name I'm given. We're not allowed to remember who we originally were.
You fall under Ayin, or one of the Ayin sisters.
One of the 5 personalities.
Do you regret it?
It wasn't by choice.
You can still have regrets of something out of your control.
No, I don't think so. I get to have a lot of pets. My ability to have pets was much more limited when I was alive. At least I think so. That's a feeling I have. I don't remember it. Of course, the limitation here is whether or not I'm apparated or not. And then I would figure I probably try to adopt the rest of you when I got out of here.
How does that work? You're adopting.
find or make. There are 2 courses. Usually I make my pets. The last 4 I made. One out of a bird, another out of a frog, one out of a goat, and another from a snake. The murals are up there.
Hmm.
I'm sure you've seen them.
Yeah.
But the other way I can do it is through manipulation, through your essence. And you see her kind of open her mouth a little bit, and her canines are huge. And she takes one of her fingers and rakes it across, and blood comes out. Normally vampiric take blood. I give it. The drop, as it's about to come out of her finger, like a droplet hanging, drips down, and as it does, it forms an apple, full in size. It's hard to resist the temptation to take a bite. Though I have to get you there. So I can't just be like, hey, look, eat an apple, and you'll be like, oh yeah, nothing's wrong. But I can tell just from looking at you, it probably wouldn't have worked. At least not without a long-term plan, if I cared enough.
Were you here
You do-
willingly? Oh, sorry, go, Circe.
No,
Circe, go.
you go. No, you go. I feel like yours is more important.
Were you here willingly, or were you stuck here by someone?
Luckily, I am in a mood to speak. I feel like if it was the actual me, I wouldn't have told you anything. But I am memories. I was here willingly. I stole the body of one of Asia's daughters. It was my form of reapparating into the physical realm. I casted her soul out into the life stream. And took the empty shell known as her form. Though, I guess Anastasia's... she couldn't figure where to send Pearl. At least that's what I surmised. So I stayed in here, asleep. For protection's sake.
So Pearl so when Pearl took over the body, that body, she reclaimed what was hers.
Sure. I mean, I took it from her and I found it. So you can say it was hers, whatever. It's mine now.
I mean, I don't think the rule of finders keepers really works when it comes to bodies. I think that goes a bit above and beyond.
Whatever I find that I like, I take, and it's mine. I don't
Respectfully,
care
you
about
sound
no
like
rules.
a 2-year-old, but it's what a child would think. But you are named jealously, after all.
Also, not that this isn't a lovely conversation that we're having, but you kind of belittle Victor for talking too much. But like, don't you care that you're telling us stuff that like real you might not want us to know?
No, I don't care about the real me. It's not me.
Not, but it kind of will be by logic.
Not true.
Like
I
that's
am
you
but
now.
a figment of a memory.
Real you is gonna be so pissed when I tell her that.
She'd probably understand. We don't like each other, by the way. We just work with each other because we have to.
You
We're all
and the
different.
sisters.
Yes.
Air quotes. So why not work then? Why not just not do it?
Not work with each other?
Not work at all?
You see, we share a common goal, perhaps? Urge is more like it. Because it's not really our goal. We all kind of have our own personal wants. But being an Ayin, we all share the same urge. And that's to... I can't seem to remember it. It has something to do with... Besides the point, I don't seem to remember what that was again. But we share an urge. And a calling, almost. And we need to work together to achieve that calling. You know how much work it is to manifest yourself as a piece of a primordial?
No,
Difficult.
because I don't. Yeah.
Very difficult.
Mm-hmm.
The only primordial I can think of that can just do it willingly is probably chaos.
You know of chaos.
Of course, all the primordials know each other.
No.
We're existences. We are the different pieces in the puzzle. We all touch ether. Bounded by our rules and our way of living. Well, living. Quote unquote. But that's the actual Ayin. Us split pieces are a little slightly different. We don't fully follow that. Since we were originally once actual beings. I can slightly hear the flutter approaching. Looks like our time's running out. I would... No, I'm done.
Got bored of us that quickly?
I usually do. My pets only entertain me for so long, and then
Good.
I send them off or rid of them.
We'll keep that in mind for the real you. You seem to take a liking.
I can see why. But you'll probably burned a lot brighter when she saw you later, or did things to entertain her. But I only know you in this instance, and that's it. And she lays back down. Good luck with whatever you're trying to do. She closes her eyes. And you see from the crack of the door, a butterfly flutters in and lands on the forehead. And it kind of melds within the body. The hair shortens rapidly. The shade of blonde turns into more of a white. The tips at the end turn into a purple that start trying to crawl up and get pulled back down as the purplish coloration turns and fades into a pink. Still wearing the visage you've seen her in, the clothing that you see, the white gown. It is the image of Pearl.
So, jealousy was always there. It wasn't something new.
Was to pull out originally, and stayed in the background when Pearl took her body back.
It explains some things, but we can ask Pearl more when we wake her up.
Okay.
We'll deal with jealousy later. We're not here for her.
Despite the amount of concerns she brings, yes. Victor says that as he glances up towards the mural, where apparently jealousy made the fucking greater warp demons.
You know, as one does.
As her pets.
Casually.
They're her
You know.
pets, you know,
They're
her
her
little
cute-
purse chihuahuas.
He gives them really cute names that are obscenely, like, not accurate.
Not the person.
You know,
One's Fluffy.
plague, war, lust, knowledge. Why the fuck not? Jesus fucking Christ.
So, can I? This might be like the dumbest shit in the universe, but can I just take a quick look outside the door? Are we there? Like, if this is a memory,
You take a quick look outside the door and you do not see yourselves.
okay.
Is
I
that
feel like this is about to be some really shitty. Yeah,
Anastasia.
is Anastasia there?
All the way
Cersei,
across
you can
the
talk-
room,
You can talk to your mom.
at the entrance of the door, standing there, you do see Anastasia.
Oh, there she is. Yeah.
So how much do you know about all this?
Oh my god.
I'm directly referring to her. I don't care at this point.
You're yelling across the library.
I'm making direct eye contact wherever Anastasia is, and if she's
I mean-
that far enough to yell, yeah.
I do need to. I mean, the only reason why I'm asking is because Cersei's the only one that said that she poked her head out the door. That's why.
Never
So
mind.
you guys are
Never
still in the room or not?
mind.
You can just walk out the room and go be like, "Hey, what's up?" You know, whatever you want.
I will do that momentarily.
Estilla says. No. I mean, do we think she's gonna be helpful? I mean, we could call her over. She doesn't seem antagonistic.
If I'm being stalked, I want to talk to the stalker, you know?
Oh, can we? How far? I guess it doesn't matter. She was always telepathic. At any distance. Can I think at her?
You absolutely can.
I think at Anastasia, and I think in my head. Do you know I'm here? I guess you do now. But like, did you know before that I was here?
Tired mom.
Yeah, she's like, fuck's sake.
You guys took a rest coming in here.
um, I could be a memory too. How do you know that? Maybe I am a
So
memory.
You do, fellow memory.
Maybe I'm your memory.
Because you're not.
Okay, no. Okay, you couldn't even have played along. I say out loud. Just for a second.
Be careful with your sister.
That's ominous.
She's not in the right headspace.
Yeah.
I can't get closer, unfortunately.
That's why you're there. I mean, we're trying to fix it because she shouldn't. I don't know how much you know about where we are outside of this.
Cersei,
You know everything.
you should be much more observant. Why would I, a memory, know that you're sisters if it took me so long to realize that Pearl was there? That it was my gender?
Stop it. Are you in her head?
I'm the final bits of essence that I gave for her.
No. Oh my god. I think. I guess weirdly, it's still peeking out of the doorway. I think she like fully comes out of the doorway at this revelation.
Stay there. I can't get near. You shouldn't get away.
Okay. But you can't help physically. Why do we need to be careful?
She's shutting herself off. She's mere moments away from locking her mind for good. You don't have a window here. And she's very scared. I would approach her with some warmth if you can.
Okay.
I'm sorry if I seem so low in energy, but I quite literally am just scraps of energy left.
It's okay. You saved Pearl. It was honorable to do that. No,
Your
it's.
the queen. She's on that moon.
Mhm.
She should be as knowledgeable as I am, if not a little more. If I won't be around to help or to make sure nothing happens. Perhaps she can assist you. I'm sorry. I don't want to leave without security. But it's hard. To know what to do. I can't help from here.
I know.
Go on.
It kind of gives her like one sort of fleeting look. I think if the door isn't already fully open, at this point she sort of like opens it enough that maybe it might not help, but maybe she can see further in to the room than she was able to. If nothing else, just to get her a glimpse of Paul hopefully waking up, fingers crossed, and not murdering us. Okay.
I can't really see you.
It's fine. It's the thought that counts.
Thank you. My eyes don't really work right now.
Oh, don't say that. It's fine. Okay. I guess team.
When you speak to her, I would have that door closed.
Okay. Never mind. I give her a little wave. I close the door. I guess you all heard that. Calm, soft. I feel like no sudden movements. I feel if you've ever dealt with like a wounded animal, I feel like this is how we should be approaching this.
That feels like an apt analogy.
So,
Spis sits on the floor.
Still actually was gonna sit on the edge of the bed.
works.
Like in eyesight of Pearl, of where Pearl would be, I guess. But like just sits on the floor.
Yeah, Vita like sits on the edge of the bed. Since he wouldn't really be visible if he stood on if he was on the floor.
Let's do this. Waking up somebody in a dream. That feels weird to do. Okay. How would I want to be woken up nicely? Not water.
Not like this
I
morning.
learned. Not a fun way to wake people up. I learned that today. Okay. She sort of sits closest, like to the head of the bed where Paul is like laying. And I think in a similar manner that she's done before and visually quite reminiscent of when Paul was dead, she sort of flutters her fingers over like her brow to like get some druidcraft flowers, or I guess they were origami last time we were here, so like some origami flowers sort of grow across her brow like a little flower crown. And as she sort of like comes around the top like to the end of where it would be on maybe like the right side of her face. She sort of drifts her hand down the side of her cheek. And as she does, she says it loud enough that it would you would hope it would wake someone up. Like you're speaking directly to them. Hey, bro. It's Circe. I got Castilla and Victa and Spis. We're here. We're really worried about you. And I know that you're scared. And that's okay, because I wouldn't blame you for being scared. But we really need you. I really need you. I guess
Yeah, no, continue.
I was just gonna end it by being like, I guess I don't really know what's gonna make you feel okay, or make you feel like you can talk to us. But you're our family. You're my sister. So I think legally I can't be angry at you.
You see the eyes open very slightly, slowly. Until they're fully open. And we're going to end today's session there.
Oh my.
The trauma. But she's awake. Ish.
Yes.
Awake-ish.
Kinda. As awake
Kinda,
as you can
sorta.
right now.
Yeah. I
So-
am mildly terrified though about what Jealousy said about did you really ever know it if it was her?
Guess what? We will deal with that later because jealousy's fucking sowing mistrust, as per usual. So hypothetically, what's Alma doing? Like, what is Alma getting to experience with Verse and Sapph and Bob while the rest of the party's passed out?
Chilling, keeping watch.
Would you like to hold a baby Griffith? There's a baby Griffith free for holding.
Free for holding.
Free for
Rem as
comfort.
well.
For drama. For shit talking.
Rem is also open for harassment.
With Rem and the baby Griffith are just like chirping at each other.
God.
Oh,
God.
damn, guys.
She's finally awake.
Just
So you're finally awake.
definitely somewhat awake.
Next session, we start off with Pearl just screaming bloody
Roll initiative. She's trying to
That's
kill you.
close.
Suddenly, she turns into a massive fall skeleton.
No, not the skeleton.
Guys, we could have seen Issa if the memories were true.
That's why I was thinking. That's why I was like, if I looked outside,
Fuck.
were we there? Like, was it like playing? Because Jealousy made it seem like when he ran out the room, like that was the end of Jealousy's like cognitive. So I was like, oh, maybe we are there. And like, 'cause the only reason Pearl runs out the room is to save Issa.
Oh my god.
Get to rewatch our horrible decision making. Let's interact with the horribly cursed skin book. Nothing
Yeah.
can go wrong.
You get that classic case of where you're like, is that what the back of my head looks like?
Good lord.
Spis
Oh, you're
finally
referring to
gets
okay.
the start of the towards the start of the adventure. Gets to see what y'all were doing.
Oh yeah.
We were idiots.
You're-
That's what we were.
Yeah, honestly.
Yeah, you didn't get to see the wall, but he was fun.
Spis would have thrived with us.
Oh boy.
Us and our horrible decision making.
Good lord.
We should check on Oz when we have like 5 seconds. See how
We
he's doing.
Good. I hope he's good. He probably thinks we all died.
Yeah.
Most
Who's
likely.
Oz?
The guy who originally hired us to go into the sewer.
So y'all, wait, hold on. So you guys were hired to go on this adventure to clear up rats in a sewer, and then you never went back to the guy who hired you. So this
No.
We did. And then
We
he sent us
did.
on our way.
Yeah.
Oh, that's the
So-
wrong one.
You never.
Oz got like
We were kind of wanted by the law.
yeah.
He was supposed to die, and then somehow we changed his fate.
There it is.
Amazing.
So like the
Yeah, he
big
was
rat
supposed to, like-
guys attacked him twice, I think, if I remember rightly.
Yeah.
It was-
Yeah, he was supposed to like die bleeding out like in the middle of the cavern.
And we
Never
only
mind.
found out he didn't because like Castilla ran into him and was like, "Get your ass up." And then Anastasia was like, "Oh, you should be dead."
Yeah, Oz, it's funny seeing you here.
You're supposed to be a corpse float in
You're
6 inches
supposed
of
to
water.
be dead. So
Deceased.
yeah, and then we were on the run because that's where we met Orem, was in Lombon originally, and then he put like a warrant out for us, a warrant, a classic
Bounty.
dead or alive poster.
So wait, you guys
Um,
were doing like changing fate. That stuff goes all the way back to the beginning then.
We didn't
wow.
know.
Yeah, you had no idea
Yeah.
that you guys were changing fate.
We were just
It-
dumbasses.
I feel like that
Just
only
trying
clicked
to
recently
save our
too.
employer from dying.
Because we were like, "No, not our employer." And then Guk showed up and he was like, "Yeah, your friend might be dying."
Mm. And then we saved him, and then he gave us 2,000 gold.
Yeah,
A
because he was like, "You
shitload
guys
of
need to
gold.
get out
Yeah.
of Dodge."
You know the broken sending stone? That's Oz's.
Oh my
he was
god,
he
you're
was
right.
the one who gave us that sending stone in the first place, and then Guk was like super magical and could do really cool shit. So he was like, "Yeah, you can use that sending stone to talk to me now too." So in theory, it might work to talk to us, but who needs that? But yeah, it's Oz's. So Oz has the other half of the sending stone, technically.
Crazy.
But he knows that it doesn't work because I assume it visually dispels for the other person. So he probably doesn't. He probably looks at it one day and goes, "Oh shit, they might be dead," or at the very least, the sending stone's been destroyed.
Those lunatics I gave this other side to this to are dead.
Yeah.
Dang.
He was pretty chill. Although we never did get. This is the other thing that pops into my head about Oz, and this is why I think we should like contact him at some point, because we never did get to the bottom of the whole. He said he worked for the Azure Sanctum, but Guk was like, "I have never heard of that man in my life."
He could have thought he was because Anastasia could have been like, "Ooh, I'm the Azure Sanctum."
I'm a Azure Sanctum.
The entirety of it.
Yeah, I'm always like,
That's crazy.
yeah, he was great. I loved Oz. He was really fun. And then we were like,
He was
"Hey, well,
a very cool NPC.
we got places to be that don't involve getting arrested. Bye."
Peace.
He was great. You know. When we have a free scry, we can drop a scry on him and see how he's doing. This is when it's revealed that he's actually dead.
We just see a gravestone.
Yeah, we couldn't cheat his fate for long. It's like Final Destination, where like death always catches up with you. Gosh.
imagine though, it's like a double fake out, like, or like no, it's a fake out. Like we go to a gravestone, it like 5 or so seconds pass,
Mhm.
and then he fucking digs himself out of the fucking dirt.
Or he like,
No, it's that, but then he just walks by casually.
yeah, he just kind of like walks past.
I'm glad I
But
built this gravestone for the future, so I don't have to have someone else do it later.
What the fuck?
Or the gravestone has his name on it, and then he walks in the frame, and he's like, ah, yeah, good old great grandpa Oz.
it's what
Built
Alma's
it.
going through.
He also comes from
Great.
a weird line where they just name their children the same thing.
They're
Oz
all
the first,
Oz.
Oz the second, Oz the third,
Yeah.
Oz the fourth, Oz the fifth.
The way that their names go is as, biz, s, ez.
Oh. Oh boy. The other person we need to that I'm always curious is whether or not he's alive is Richard. Because Victor had his leg, but like we got time jumped.
That guy.
We got time jumped.
Wait, hold on. This whole time I thought
The
Richard
guy
was a
who
dead
fucking
body.
blew up.
He blew up.
He blew up in the other
He failed
universe,
the
but now
lockpick
we're
check.
in this
That's not our
universe.
fault. Or it was trapped. I can't remember. It was either trapped or he
See?
failed.
It was a trap.
Yeah, but I can't remember if he was trying to disarm the trap and failed, or if he didn't know it was there and just picked the lock and then it exploded. I can't remember what it was because I didn't write it down.
I don't
tried to-
remember.
He exploded.
All I know is that we were investigating a thing, and then suddenly fireball,
Yeah.
and then no more Richard.
So
You'll,
You guys
his-
didn't check for traps, and he tried to
Listen,
pick
he was the
a cabinet.
he
the
was the
prisoner.
he was
I
the
blame him.
temporary rogue at our party. We did not have a rogue.
oh my
Blame Richard. He should have checked for traps.
We
I think he
had-
failed. I think I did roll for him, but he just failed.
I was a spider also, so
That's
I
really funny.
can't do anything at the time.
Like at the time, we had Victa, we had a wizard, a druid. I'm pretty sure a warlock and a paladin. I don't remember what the third person was. I don't remember her class.
A bard.
She was a bard. All right then.
Yeah.
I just remember her being a bitch, honestly.
I was also pretty descriptive at the start when it came to gore. So like it was an instance of him just trying to pick it and then just body pieces
Yeah.
everywhere because he blew up.
I wrote flesh pile in my notes. The exact words. Just flesh pile.
Yeah, that was an interesting start of the campaign.
Could
Yeah, poor Richard. But I'm just curious because Victor had his leg, but technically we bumped back in time to a different timeline. So in theory, Richard would still be alive, unless
And considering the amount of warp energy radiating off of the leg, I would assume is that leg is not supposed to be here.
Yeah.
Just like Circe and Victa.
One of these things does not belong. It's Richard's
I
leg.
will say, I find it funny that you guys are still struggling to understand the circumstance that Victa and Circe is in. But I'll let you guys see if you can figure it out. You're throwing a lot of words out there that I'm like,
They got yanked into an alternate dimension where they
I
did
like-
not exist, but do. They got forced into the plot.
Is that the case though? Because
Get in the
everyone
plot.
technically here wasn't supposed to exist.
Oh shit.
That's the whole point. That's what Chaos told you. That
Are
all of
we
you
where time is erased? Are we the rejects?
Who knows? It can be complicated. It can be very simple. It's just specifically the Victa and Circe thing. You guys seem to not, because I've given you hints to what it actually is and how people have talked to you about it. For the people that know,
Look, I have a minus
but
to my
it seems
intelligence.
it seems to go straight over your head sometimes, and I'm just like, all right, we're just gonna leave it at that.
Your
All I
time
know is
doesn't
that
tick like everyone
It was
else.
all I know is that it was definitely linked to our interaction with the skin book.
Yes, that is
Our
true. I
bestie.
can confirm that.
Soul cancer.
Where's the skin book? What did we
Also-
do?
I would say Victa and Cersei has been in the most gruesome situation because that whole thing, besides that the guy blowing up, the whole prison was just littered with dead prison
Yeah.
guards, just
Oh.
everywhere.
It
Yeah.
was, it
Yeah.
was the gore was ankle deep, man. It was ankle fucking
It
deep.
was
When you guys were
horrendous.
fighting the muscular rat mutants, I think I described that you were literally like shin deep in just blood.
Ew.
Yeah, it
And that-
was
and-
Whose
awful.
chins?
Like when
That's fucking knee deep.
Waist
at the very
deep,
beginning
God.
of the campaign, they were just bonded for life. Cersei and Victor are like, "Oh God, we've been through so much blood,
Trauma bonded.
horrendous."
That's why
So
it was
that
the reaction was so funny when they left the prison and everything was normal and they were like, "What the fuck
What
is
the
going on?"
fuck is happening?
I also just love like looking back. I don't remember. It was fucking eight. Like very start of the campaign. I had in campaign chat.
When
Just,
we
D&D campaign chat. This guy's reaction.
Yeah, wait, what the fuck? Everything went back to normal.
Yeah, it was insane. When as I wrote, when we flee the vault after the explosion, everything seems normal. No death, bustling streets, guards allow us to exit and thank us for helping Oz. See you later. And it's daytime, but it was nighttime when we went in.
So like, like things that went, like things that we did, like bringing Oz to the infirmary. I don't remember specifically when that happened, but like it.
We did that earlier, so we brought Oz to the infirmary, and then Orem wanted to talk to us for a little bit to ask us like what happened, and then we took him to the grate where we came up from, like the sewer grate. And then that's when there was a guard there, and his name was Steve, and Steve is gone, and there was a considerable scuffle leading down to the sewer. And then we have like a conversation about it. Overcast clears to reveal 2 moons, one bluish white, Mizu, and one covered by Mizu's glow, Orin. Suddenly, alarm! And then a swarm of rats. And then that's when we...
Wait, the second moon's name's Orem.
No, Orion, sorry. My handwriting is terrible.
Ryan.
I fucking forgot.
Orion. And yeah, and then a swarm of rats spill out from the alleys on all fours. We talk to them. They're talking about storming the prison. They do what she wants. The light, she helps them. The moon. As the rats look up, a faint pulse lights the area originating from the moon. The rats then say that he specifically plans for them, in which we see a cloaked rat. Our buddy, the cloaked rat.
The guy
He was pretty chill.
who
Until
may
we-
or may not have fed moon aether water to someone and turned them into goo and turned them into hairy jelly.
He did do
Yeah,
that.
he did do that. That is true.
Oh boy.
The
With
king,
With
that,
That guy failed the vibe check and he just. Yeah.
he did.
Guy got fucking splorped.
with that, I'm gonna go pass out for the night.
Hmm.
Yeah, have
Good
the best
night.
dreams ever.
Yeah.
Thank you. I'm gonna go pass out because I'm doing Easter egg hunting tomorrow. So now I can just imagine and go to sleep about rats. Thanks.
Absolutely. You're welcome.
But thank you, Jesse, for session.
Of course.
Thank you.
That was real good.
Farewell. Good night, folks.
Good night.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.